Oh, hey, can you hear me, Kayla?
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. If you can.
Um, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Had to make sure. Let me just put this link up here so I don't look dumb. Cause I low key might forget. There we go. All right. Everything going good though? How's your day though?
Pretty good. How's yours?
It was okay. I mean, I went to movies. Went to like
Hey, how was the
things
movie?
going
What
there.
did you see?
Do you know Karate Kid Legend?
I didn't know they were making another Karate Kid.
Yeah, they made it. It's. I'm not gonna say it's the best, but it's okay. I'll say that though. I think it's okay. I just need to make sure that I'm showing the right thing though when I do this. Okay, I pray it looks okay. Okay. On Discord, can you see like the tier list thing or something? Let me ask you that.
Your Discord screen.
On Discord, or is Discord acting weird? Oh, actually, you know what? I got an idea. Actually, never mind. I got an idea. Let me do this. Actually, let me do this. Let me do entire screen. I think that would be a lot better. I think that would be a lot.
Okay, yes.
Okay, you can see this.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make sure that one other thing is good too. Let's see. This is good. Okay, say one thing real quick. I just want to make sure this is right here is good. Oral assistant. Actually, let me make sure this property is good. Okay. Kayla, say one thing real quick. If you can hear me now. Okay, can you hear me? Don't worry, I'm just trying to get everything straight real quick. I want to make sure everything is all good before I do this. Just see what her mindset's at, and then go on her thing with that. So I gotta make sure she's all good. Because if I can't hear her, hey, I gotta make sure I can hear her, you know what I'm saying? Cause ain't be a little iffy sometimes. Cause I know Discord be iffy sometimes. Unless I need to go in and out with my Discord though. So I gotta make sure she's all good though. Alright, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna get one other thing real quick. I was about to say, come on.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to like figure it out.
Oh, no, okay, I hear you now.
Let me see if it works this time.
Oh wait, I can hear you, Kayla. I can hear you now. But she might be trying to get everything else straight. Let me see. Appearance. Wait, some video. Let me make sure this is good. This should be alright. I don't know if it's this output. If y'all can hear me or not. Actually, let me see. Alright, I'll see if it goes down to my side. If it messes up, then I know what to do.
All right, I'm just gonna do it from my phone because it was working from
Kayla, I can hear you though.
my
I can hear you though,
laptop,
Kayla.
but it wasn't. I
Kayla.
don't know why.
Kayla, I can hear you though. I can hear you though. Kayla, I can hear you though.
Okay, you can hear me now,
Oh,
but I was doing it on
oh. The other
my
thing.
MacBook, and it
Okay,
was
okay,
picking
okay.
up the
Okay.
headset at first.
Okay. I got you now. I know what I'm trying to say now. Yeah, you good. You can take your time because I'm not in any rush. I'm not really doing nothing other from doing that one thing at 10 or 11. So you're honestly fine.
Okay, I think this will be good.
Are you talking about for your phone or you're trying to get your MacBook straight?
Yeah, we can do this. I was trying to do the MacBook. Let me see
Yeah, go ahead.
if,
You can go for it.
because I think I could probably just use my AirPods. It wasn't picking up my headset at first. It was picking up my headset, but then it stopped randomly.
I understand. You all good. You're all good. Yes.
Darn the technical difficulties.
Honestly, you are perfectly fine. I mean, look, I mean, at least you're out there, you're here. I mean, I'm
Now I'm
still
gonna get
waiting for Clay to
fired.
get a message.
I'm gonna get fired.
Look, you're not,
Trying to find.
I'm not gonna fire you, man. I'm still
Okay.
waiting for Clay to send a message, though. He ain't sent me a message. That's the problem. I'm waiting for Clay. Clay ain't saying nothing to me.
Great. He didn't say anything.
Look, let me explain what happened. Look, the last time, like, he actually said something, mainly, was when his mom was in, like, the hospital stuff. That's the last time he actually
Okay.
said something. Which is fine, right? I was like, you know what, that's okay. You know,
Yeah.
he's going with mom in the hospital. I get that. I understand that. Then I went out there. I tried to text him. Hold up. When was that day? The 19th. I tried to text him there. He said he went out there. He had surgery. I said, okay, dang, that sucks. Make sure you feel better and all that stuff. Then I text him at the 6th. I say, everything good with you and your mom, right? That's what I asked him. So I said, was he all good and stuff? He said, yeah, I've been good. So then I asked him a question about this venture camp. Guess what? No response. So I couldn't do nothing. Then I said, hey, what's up? He just up. I asked him a question about the thing again. He didn't tell me nothing. So I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing. If he don't send me a message about or answering it, I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing. Wait, you said that, Kayla? Or is the headphones messing up again? I pray the headphones ain't messing up again. If it's that. Yeah, I'm thinking her. Something's messing up on her side. Unless it's my side and I have to check it real quick. Which, it's not on her. Because, like, I know Discord be on some nonsense. I don't know why, but Discord definitely be on some nonsense stuff. So I want to make sure she's all good. Then we go out there, do the thing, and go from there. And it's not the end of the world because, like, I got to go out there. Then I got to ask who she would like to go there, so on and so forth. Because all I really know from the thing is the other stuff. That's all I know.
Wait, did I do it? Oh, I did it. Yeah.
I can
Okay.
hear you.
It worked. Thank you. Good.
Yep, I can hear you.
Nice.
Okay, yep. So, wait. Did you hear anything I said with the Clay thing? Let me ask you that.
The last thing I heard you said, it was like all good when like he told you about what was going on with his mom.
Okay, so all I heard was the mom part. So
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, so I'll explain a little bit of it. Go from there. So I think I was about the mom thing. I think that was on the 19th of, let me see. I think it was May 19th when he told me about that though.
Mm-hmm.
I texted him around May 30th. That's what I texted him then. He didn't say nothing then at all. So I texted him on the 6th of June. So I texted him. I said, hey, everything good? He said, yeah. And I said, he didn't say anything for a while, so I was make sure everything was good.
Yeah.
He didn't text me a minute ago. I said, yeah, I've been good. Then I asked him the question about this venture camp. He didn't say nothing. So I can't do much about that.
And when was that?
That was on the 6th, May 6th. And he didn't say nothing.
Oh, dang.
I mean, June 6th. My bad. June 6th.
Okay.
June 6th. And then on, when I said, hey, what's up? On the 16th, he didn't say nothing. He texted me the next day, though, said, sup. And I said, hey, make sure everything was good, because he didn't respond back.
Mm-hmm.
And then he didn't say nothing. I asked about his venture camp. He didn't say nothing. So I can't do nothing about that, you know? So I can't do much about that. I wish I could, but I can't do much about that.
The last time I talked to Clay, he responded on June 11th. I had messaged him on the 10th and I said, Clay Stir just thought about you, man. I hope you're doing well. I haven't heard from you in a while. And then he responded on the 11th around 1:30 and said, yeah, I'm awesome. That was it.
That's crazy. He didn't even really say nothing to me like that. It's crazy. Like, he got that. I ain't gonna lie. Because the only reason I was trying to make sure everything was good because he said he wanted to do this venture camp. That's the only reason I was out there asking about that thing. I can't do nothing about that. He got that, you know what I'm saying? Hope everything good with him, you know, everything going good. But I can't help him out if that's happening. I can't.
Yeah.
Ain't much I can do. I can't do nothing about that.
Alright, so I ended up stopping at episode. What episode was that? Let me see. Let me go to my history.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for
Because
it.
I realized I was like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna finish in time.
I
So
told
then
you.
I had to end up watching it in 2 times speed to like speed it up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I stopped on episode 11, which is good. Which is good. I made it to episode 11.
That's like 5 more episodes to do.
Yeah, I saw they released. I was like, it's okay. Like I feel like even though like it'll still be good. I think it'll be good. But if you want to catch me up, you can. Because I think like even after this, I'll still probably just watch just to catch up.
All right, that's fine. You know what? I'll do this. Whatever thing I'm at. Hold on, let me look real quick. All right, let me.
Because they just released episode 16 today.
Yeah, they did. Which they do every second Saturday. That's usually what they do.
Okay.
That's what they do every Saturday. So I gotta make sure I get everything straight. Hold on, let me see. That was a lot. Here's what I'm gonna do. Give me this one and let me just type in this adventure camp. Season 4. Alright, okay. So I'll try to make it simple, brief, to the point, but you can still look at it when you need to on your own time. Okay, where is you? Let me get you. Let's go here. Okay, here. Let's put it over here. Okay, so there's 14. Bro, where the heck? Why can't he just... Okay. So where is... You said you stopped at 11 or you're on 11?
I'm on like halfway through 11.
Okay. How about I do this? I'll go out there and try to make it as simple as I can with that, and then go from there. Then we go from the other stuff. Okay. So let's see. 11. Well, I'm doing part 17 technically, which is the other parts. What they're doing, anything else? Okay. Because 13 is dealing with this, so that's 13. I know that. Where is? Can they just give me 12? Like, oh my goodness! I just wanted. Where's the 12th one at? Or do you have like a whole series thing? Like, dang.
Okay. Why didn't you just search episode 12?
Look, I thought they would put it up there for me so I could go get it. Okay, so, and then you said you wanted to, okay, let me see, you said part 11 now. Usually they would have all thing for it. So yeah, this is 11, and I think, I'm trying to figure out who got eliminated 11? Because I'm not trying to spoil it for anyone out there looking, but I'm trying to figure out. I think 11 was, okay, yeah, so 11 was pretty much, Linda went away, got eliminated.
I saw that coming.
Yeah, so Linda got eliminated because, plot armor. I'll try to make it simple to the point, though. 12, come on. All right. Okay, 12's right here, okay. So 12 pretty much deals with this, and Ivy went home because of...
Oh, Ivy. I seen that coming, too. It was bound to happen.
Yeah, Ivy went home that time and all stuff, and someone got mad. I'm not going to say no names, but I think you know who.
Yeah, I pretty much already know.
13 pretty much ain't really that much. It's just you know more about the character. So.
Oh, she came back. Okay, so she won the challenge against Linda.
Yeah, Anastasia dead.
Okay.
Anastasia dead. So that's why she's in that thing. But okay, so that's that one. 13 is pretty much you just knowing more about the character that are in that spot. Just want to read for them.
Okay.
I put 14, they gave me 15 and 16. Come on now. Okay, so pretty much 14 dealt with them having the little alliance. And pretty much Benji went home.
Benji, okay.
And then 15, Richard. I don't have to explain that. It's just Richard. Who is the coach. If that makes sense to you.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's just pretty much...
Did you watch 16 yet, or no?
No, I have not watched 16. That's why I waited for you for that one. So whenever we do 16, we got that. So I try to make some of that. And if you want to go out there and look at it, look afterwards, you go for it. But yeah, I have not looked at 16 quite yet. Though, but for some reason, my niece keeps on doing that. He keeps looking at it, and I'm like, why do you keep doing it? Why can't you just look at it on your own, like, phone or something? But yeah. So she watched it up here. So if you see, like, hold up. Like you see this right here, like it's going up a lot, like a
Hmm.
little like this. That's because my niece keep watching it, and I'm like, just look at it on your phone. And she keeps doing looking at the thing.
It's okay, JJ. We'll be okay.
Yeah. But anyway, then I gotta ask you two things, which is pretty much tier list of how you feel about the characters, and then who do you want to come back? Which I'll try to fix it up when we get to that point, though. But this
Okay.
this is all you right there, and I'll explain my opinion of how I feel about the characters well, just so we get on the right page.
Well, you want me to do a tier list?
Yeah, you're technically doing the tier list, but I will
Okay.
say my opinion on how I feel about the character. Because they already know how I feel
Starting,
about the
starting,
characters. So, hey,
starting with Alessio.
Alessia,
I
yep.
mean, Alessio, he didn't really get too much screen time. He was the first to go, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was the first to go on season, not season one, but
He was
episode two,
a
episode two.
he was a painter. Logan helped him find his little passion.
Yep, yep, yep.
I mean, I didn't really. I gotta be neutral because I don't really know. He was cool for the most part, but
Hey,
he did get yeeted early. But to be neutral, I would put him at. Is D the lowest we're going?
I'll put it
I'll
F
go
tier.
C.
I'll put it in F tier to make it. If you want to put him at C, I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll do C just to make it
Okay,
neutral.
okay, that's fair. Now I will say, when you go up there and look at episode 13, you'll feel a little bit of something for him, but not that much. I'm just gonna keep it back.
Okay, okay.
Because you'll see a lot of other characters about their, thing stuff. All right, so now you got Emily or Emily, whatever you prefer to call her.
Amelie, whatever her name was. You know what? She actually grew on me. I'm
Did
not
you?
even gonna lie to you.
I
And
agree.
it's
Same.
only because of Hannah.
Yep, agreed. 100% agreed.
I feel like Hannah, she took the time to like break past that barrier that Amelie had. But I'll put Amelie at a B.
Yep.
She was cool. I actually really liked her.
100%. I put her at B tier on my thing as well. I'm not gonna hold you. So hey, we're kind of on the same boat with that. And Alessio, I think I put him. Okay, I think now I put him around C tierish, but back then I kind of put him at D to F tier. I'm not gonna hold you. That was back then, though. That was back then. Now he's around C, so I kind of agree with both of these things so far. So hey, we're good. Now this is Anastasia, so you got the wheel on that one.
Anastasia. Alright. This is why I'm a little conflicted on Anastasia, whatever you want to call her.
Anastasia, but you can call her Anna.
She was cool at first.
Yep, I agree.
But then I feel like when she started, I forgot what episode it was, but where they had to do the musical
Oh, I think.
and she kissed Marissa, and Marissa was like confused because Anastasia was like, "Oh, we're not gonna do like a kiss because we don't need that to win." And then she kissed her, and was like, "Oh, just to be sure." Now I don't know if she was just saying that to like bluff, like she didn't want to admit that she liked Marissa.
Look, I'll keep it hook on my opinion about it. I think she, like I said, at that time, she really liked her. She just didn't know how to make it work across, and she didn't want to get rejected. That's what I'm going with it at that time. That's where I'm thinking at that time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So I'll let you go on that one. Let's say that one.
I don't know. I mean, this one's kind of hard because it's like I didn't not like her. Like I could see how people would not like her because she just didn't trust anybody, but rightfully so. I feel like she had like her head on her shoulders. Hey, I don't know. I'd say like between C and B.
You think she'd be a B?
I don't know.
No, go for it. You're good. Go for it.
I'm conflicted. And you know what? I would put her at B just to be safe.
Okay, now let me make sure my volume for this thing is good. Though, but I got you. B right here, but hold up. Before I answer this question.
She was cool. She was a cool character. It wasn't anything that it's some characters where as soon as they came on the scene, I just flat out didn't like them. She wasn't one of them. She was cool.
Okay, so would you think that Emily's better, or do you think Anastasia is a little better?
I'm putting Amelie over Anastasia.
Okay. And look, that's what I would do too. Anyway, Benji. Now I know how I feel about Benji, but let's see how you feel about Benji.
Benji.
But you got to get to know him a little more before I even go over there.
Benji, yeah, because it's like now where I'm at, you start to learn that like he's just socially awkward. He doesn't really have like good social skills.
And he's kind of a lawyer.
Yeah. So, and I think the episode where I'm on, I think it's episode 11. He was like eavesdropping on Isabel and G
Yep. Yep.
because he felt like, well, he already caught on to like G and Spencer having an alliance.
Yep.
Um, yeah, Benji's smart. He's just socially awkward.
Yep. Agreed.
Um, and I feel like that's probably why he got eliminated. I mean, I didn't get that far, but they probably saw him as a threat. I'm assuming.
Do you want me to spoil it, or do you want me to just let you figure out when you
You
figure
can
it out?
spoil it because I'm gonna end up watching it anyway.
Okay, so I'm gonna just say this: it's because Hannah was an alliance with these two that they were like, you know what, they got to get rid of Benji because they didn't want Hannah to have another friend along the ride because you know how the show goes.
Oh yeah, because all of her friends basically got yeeted.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, at least you know the memo. That's pretty much the
Hey,
memo.
that's crazy. I like Benji. I'm gonna keep it a stat. Um, uh,
Go for it. What you feeling? What you feeling?
but Benji isn't like A or S to me. You get what I'm saying? Like
Hey, go for it. Hey, let me go for it. Hey, whatever you want to say, go for it.
like he was smart. He was. I didn't get enough time for him to grow on me, so I'm gonna just put him at like a B.
Okay,
But I would put
where am I?
him. I would put him. He could go after Anastasia, just cause.
Like right here?
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in between both
Okay,
of them.
okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna
okay,
put him in
okay.
between. I'll put
Now
him in
look,
between.
I will be honest. I put him okay back then around where you're. I think around. I'm trying to figure out where I put him at. I think back then I put him a little low, like around C at first or D at first.
Yeah.
Then a little when I got to know him a little more. Then I put him at like A. Then I put him at S. Yeah, I think he's a
Yeah,
like,
because he was
there.
actually smart. He was actually a smart. You know what? I'm gonna keep him at B for now, but I just feel like Benji is just a character that's misunderstood.
Yeah, I agree.
I really think that's what it is.
And I think when you know him a little more, you might think he might be an A or S tier, a little down
Yeah.
the line stuff. Yeah, I can say that. Okay, now Diego. Now a lot of people. Now I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people either a lot of people do not like Diego, but it's not even his fault. It's mainly.
Diego.
But I mean, to be fair, people don't like him because of this guy right here. That's pretty much the basic.
Oh yeah, because it's the whole Spencer thing.
Or Denser, if that makes you feel any better. Denser, that's their ship
they
name.
shipped Diego and Spencer.
That's a ship name. Yep, Denser or Mathlete. You take your pick. Which one you want to deal with? Mathlete or Denser. But how do you feel about Diego? Let's ask that.
I personally like Diego.
How far do you say you would
Diego,
like him?
he stayed true. He didn't vote for Spencer in the end.
That's true. That's 100% true. That's facts.
He stayed true. He was a resourceful character.
Yeah, that's
he
true.
had good skills.
Yep. I agree.
I put him at A, to be honest. I really like Diego. I didn't really have anything against him.
I'll put him at A.
If we erasing the whole ship thing, I feel like even with all of that, I would still put him at A. He was a resourceful character.
Okay. Now, my opinion, I think he's around. I would say low B, maybe high
That's
C,
fair.
but I would say low B. I would say low B-ish.
That's fair.
The only reason I would do that is because, other from the whole ship thing and stuff, I just felt like they did his character wrong and derailed him a little bit. That's my only problem.
That's true.
If they didn't derail him, I think I would probably put him a little higher. I'd probably put him at that Benji level type of vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
At that time, like where you put him at, yeah, I probably would have put him there. But just like they derailed him. That's the only thing about it. They did derail him and they made him a little okay. I think it's good. But you have to look at that when you get to that. Okay, now Hannah. Now this is a little bit of a all over the spot because anything can happen, and just a lot of people say overrated, or they just love her. So let's just see how you feel.
Hannah, I ain't got nothing against her. I think Hannah is, like I said, she was really the one person. I feel like a lot of people didn't like her and were trying to get her friends away from her was the fact that she could make friends with people, but only because she took the time to understand people. Like, she didn't just like downright write somebody off. Like, she could tell that somebody had like a hard up exterior.
Yeah. I mean, there's one person that's like that, which is on the list too. That got eliminated because of that reason, though. Sadly.
I like Hannah. I'm putting her at A, and I'll put her above Diego.
I'm actually fine with that because I do think that she definitely is an A tier. And not for the
I
exact
really
reason,
like
but
him.
I do think that she's definitely is an A tier though, 100% though. I even had her one time at S tier though, at one point in time.
Yeah, I would say she's like high A, low S for me.
Yeah, I can see that. Now, this is going to be a little different for you because you didn't see much of Isabel that much, so I can't personally ask you to be any high with her. So I got to see how you feel about her.
All right, so Isabel, it was pretty much neutral up until when the team switch happened with her and Spencer.
Okay, go ahead.
And then Isabel, she formed the alliance with G.
Makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
Um, to be honest,
Go for it, because I
don't like the fact that Jay and Spencer have an alliance going on. It's like, granted, like you try and play the game to win. I get it.
Yeah. That's what
I just feel like they caused a lot of like turmoil within the team for their own benefit, which I said is fair because at the end of the day, one person is walking away with the $1 million.
Yeah, and about
But
everyone hates
like,
them, so go for it.
Yeah, it's like where everybody else was like, all right, it's teams. They were thinking with like a team mindset, even if it was like, all right, on the I think it was the red team, they had like the boys and the girls, but irregardless of the fact they were still working as a team. I feel like Jay and Spencer from the beginning, they was just like, all right, it's me and you for real. Like we going. And the thing is, what's really crazy is they were working from the standpoint of thinking about when the teams eventually have to merge, which is smart. Do not get me wrong.
Definitely
I feel like I don't know. They just grimy in my opinion. Now the fact that they get Isabel in on it again, it's for their own benefit because Isabel had the totem, the idol thing.
Yeah.
I don't really have too much of an opinion on Isabel because, like you said, like up until where I am now, I feel like this is where like a shift is occurring within Isabel. So to be fair, I'm gonna have to put her at C.
That's perfectly fine. Now, where you want to put her at? Above Alessio, I'm assuming, or below?
She go below Alessio. I know that's kind of crazy, but
go for it.
Alessio, he didn't really, you know what I'm saying? He was cool.
That's what I was. Now, I will say you have to look at the episode to find more about her. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I feel like once I get a little later, I'll have like a better opinion.
Yep. That's kind of how I felt too, because there's one character that I cannot stand. Well, technically two, but mainly one of them, which you'll see when I see him. But okay, now you have Ivy Berkey.
Ivy grew on me. I'm not even ready to hold you. She grew on me.
I can understand that. Go ahead.
She grew on me because at first I was like, get her out of here. But then you just find out it's like her deep-rooted trauma with like her being a Nepo baby and her just wanting to, you know, have something to prove.
Understandable.
But I don't like how she low-key did my man Z. I feel like she doing Z dirty. And in the episode I'm in now, it's the challenge with the I think is it the challenge with the carousels?
Oh yeah, there is one with the carousels, which I think that's where Isabel and Jade became, allies at that point.
Yeah.
And Spencer's on the blue team. At that time.
I don't really know about Ivy, to be honest. Like, I like her, but I don't not like her, if I mean.
Hey, we're just going off of what you're feeling right now. Then a little bit, once I put the other one up there, you can change your mind once you see this. Well, the other one.
I just feel like, I mean, her and Zayd, they are forming a relationship at this point because they started, like, kissing actually, like, outside of... I think they kissed at the cooking contest thing, the cooking challenge.
Yeah, they did.
And then they kissed after that.
Yeah. So however you feeling.
I don't know. This one kind of tough.
Honestly, pick whatever you want to pick. I can understand where you put them at. Any different weird spot in particular, I can understand.
I'm going to put Ivy at a low B. She got to go all the way at the end just because I don't know.
Understandable. I will say I put her at around a B for me as well. Isabel, I think I put around B as well. I will say I put as well, for where I'm at now. Now, she might be a little higher down the lines once we get more to her and stuff. But for right now, I put her at B.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Honestly, everything that you're saying, most like I can agree, other from Diego, but Diego's just kind of like a low B for me, so I can't say nothing about that one. Everything else I understand now. Now you got Jade.
I'm putting J at F.
You put her at F?
I don't even gotta think about that one. Yeah, I'm putting her at F.
Hey, go for it. Hey, wait, bro, we're gonna put her at F.
I just like her as a character, and it's crazy because you know how like on the first episode you looking at everybody and you getting a feel for them. She like Jay. I'm like, oh, I think it's really cool. She's really pretty. They're putting a character that has like vitiligo on the show. Oh, she is, but she doing like I said, she doing everybody dirty, which I don't like. Okay, so she going to have.
I understand. I ain't gonna lie. That's a part of the game though. But I will hold up. Let me see. I saved this right.
It is, which is why it's like I can't be mad at her because it's really smart.
Indeed it is.
But it's like, dang, like, come on, bro, like.
I gotta show you something funny too, though. But once I get to it, though, but this thing gonna take a little sweet time. All right, hold up.
Like I'm gonna keep this. Now it made me realize that I'm gonna keep Ivy where I got Ivy because Ivy wanted to self-sabotage so that they could vote Spencer off because of what Spencer had did, and then Jade deceived them and everybody picking voting for Spencer and then getting Tristan kicked off because he had his totem. Yeah, I'm keeping her at F. I don't like Jade. She grimy. Her and Spencer both grimy.
Hey, look. Funny thing is, you'll see something else about it too. It's gonna be a little hilarious though. Down the lines, which you'll see down the lines. I'm trying to find this one thing though. Hold up. Where is okay? I have it takes. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the other thing. Where is the okay? This is 5. Okay, I'm trying to find the other thing to show you where my how I felt about the characters and who I thought was gonna be high up there with it, which is gonna be kind of funny to you where I put some of that. So I'm trying to find it. I'm gonna find it with you. Okay, so this is metaphor stuff. That's not what I'm looking for. This is predictions. Okay, yeah, this is the predictions thing. I want you. Funny enough, look, this is kind of terrible though. But do you see who's at finalist though? I want you to see who's at finalists. Right? Do you see who's at finalists? Right?
Jade and Isabel.
Yeah,
that's understandable.
Here's the thing about it. You want to know what's funny? It's funny. I got Leslie. I knew he was gonna be the first boot, right? I knew he was gonna be the first boot.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought Linda was supposed to be the next boot, right? She was supposed to be the next boot.
Same.
She was supposed to be the next boot. But they switched it up and let Ted be the next guy out. And I said, why they do that? And all that stuff. And yeah, they just did my man Ted dirty. But yeah, I had put her right up here. Because I thought she was actually be doing something. No. Not at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, she could be her. Now, Logan, I know you said you like him a lot, so go ahead. Talk about how you like him, all that good stuff.
I like Logan. He was just trying to be a neutral guy, and I feel like they was just putting him in too much mess.
Well, he definitely isn't too much mess. You better hope he's not in 3rd place. Because they got a meme for him, too.
Logan.
Go ahead, though.
I'll
put him, all right, where you want to put him at.
Yeah, like Logan, he was because he was in too many sides, he ended up like flipping on people a lot.
Someone else said the same thing, but
it wasn't like I'm gonna just put him at C. He could be high C.
Around better than Leslie, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
All right.
He was cool, but
I think I put him around high C, if not around that B tier. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know you're gonna feel some type of way about Linda, so do you want me to just put her up to get out of the way, or how you feeling?
You know what? Hear me out.
Because I know you said you don't like her.
Linda.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't like Linda, but I don't not like her more than G.
Okay, do you think she's D tier?
Linda at a D.
Okay. I will. Okay.
She was just playing the game, but at the same time, she was doing people dirty. So
okay. So look.
But you kind of learn more about her.
Yeah. You
learn more about her.
And you do get to learn a lot more about her too. So you do get to know a lot more.
He was
about
true
her.
To her deceptiveness. I'll give her that.
Okay. Now I will say this. I think I just disliked her. I think at the 2nd episode, and I think you know about this episode because I think you looked at it though. But like the 2nd episode where like she said, you know what? Let's all blame Marissa.
Oh yeah.
I hated her for that because if you're in a girls' alliance, why are you trying to start beef with your own girls' alliance?
Yeah, she was already like.
That was just stupid. She could have got voted out there.
She was like, "How long do I gotta play along with this girl alliance thing until she get far or whatever.
Yeah, that's right. And here's the thing: it's understandable that she would do it, but look, you gotta do it a little either sneakily or you gotta just shut up.
Yeah, she was just all out with it. She did not care.
Bro, and she got my man's Ted out of here. Like, what are we doing? Like,
I ain't even gonna hold you, JJ. I ain't like Ted at first.
I understand.
I was not upset when they got him out of there.
I understand, but like, he gotta have some sort of character development. He didn't even get any of that. They just kicked him out the. That's my problem. Now here's the thing: if your character,
he saw through like the poker faces. He already knew when people was like lying or whatever.
Yeah, he a poker player.
They was trying to get him out early because they saw him as a threat.
And that's a problem.
I really feel like if they didn't get Ted out of there, he would be up there with G and them. He would be up there like in the finals.
I agree with that. They did him dirty though. And
Ted knew to make an alliance, but he knew not to get fooled. But he was really crafty. He was a really crafty.
But we know who we can blame for that, right?
Linda.
Not even that, because I think Linda was actually on the side. It was this guy. This guy's the reason that happened.
Oh yeah, it was Logan, because Logan flipped on him.
Yep, because he didn't want to vote out Anastasia.
Yeah, he didn't want to vote her out.
Stupid bum.
Because they started being... Yeah, because Ted made him infiltrate their side.
Yep.
And it ended up messing him up in the long run.
And what he could have... All he could have just said was, hey, I don't want to vote Anastasia. Let's vote out Marissa. That's all he needed to say. That's all he needed to say.
Yeah, he could have just did Marissa.
Said, okay, let's go for Marissa then. He could have said that.
I think because they saw Marissa as like a strong asset, that's why they didn't want to vote her out.
I would vote her out immediately. She's the biggest threat. Get her out.
That's true.
She can let everything go. That's true. Like, look, she was getting caught by Diego. Don't get me wrong, but come on, get her out. She's the main reason. Like, what are we doing? But yeah, that's how I felt about it. That thing sucks. But yeah. Anyway, but yeah. But back then I did put her around F for D tier because I could not stand her, bro. She's stupid. But I think a little later down the lines, I think I put her at around a B, if not low A. I think I'm not gonna hold you around. I did think I put her around there. All right. Anyway, Marissa.
I put Marissa at B.
That's fair. I think that's 100% fair. Around, I'm assuming where Anastasia is better than Anastasia? Where are you going to put her at?
Yeah, I'm going to put her above Anastasia.
All right, works for me. I kind of feel the exact same way. I put her way above Anastasia anyway. For me. Okay, go ahead. Go and talk about Natalia, whatever.
Natalia,
I have my little rant about her. I don't want to do that. Here.
I don't like her, but I don't know. She was a character that just didn't grow on me.
100% agreed. But it's the opposite way.
I'm gonna put her at D, and she can go below Linda.
I can't stand her. I'm not gonna. I cannot stand Natalia.
She just never. I don't know. She just never grew on me.
Look, I'm gonna keep it a buck. She's not gonna grow on you. Look, at least from my episodes where I've looked at 16, yeah, obviously. But every other, no, I can't stand her. She ticks me off so much. I can't stand looking at her.
Yeah, I just.
Like, I just want to drop kick her.
She's too flip floppy of a character. Too.
And she flip flops too much anyway.
And Logan in a way, like Logan, he had a valid reason to be flip floppy. Natalia didn't.
Nah, she just want to do it, but I ain't gonna lie. I just can't stand looking at her, bro. Like, she makes me just annoyed. Every time she does a move, she just annoys me. Like, the face that she gives me is the exact face I feel right now. Every time I see her on the screen, I got promise you. Every time I see her on the screen, I give out this face. That's how I feel about her. Honestly, I can't stand her with a bad shit. It's just her character's just dog work. She ain't doing nothing. She doesn't do nothing. She's just there just to be there. And that's the problem I had with Isabel at one point. She wasn't doing nothing. Until she got the, Jason.
That is very true.
Like, what am I supposed to feel about it? That's how I felt. Okay, let's get on with the coach. How you feel about the coach? Yep, Richard the coach.
I don't know. I don't really like him either. I'm gonna be honest.
Go ahead.
We could put him at.
Go ahead. I mean, I think he's a little better a little on, but go ahead. I want to see your honest opinion about it.
it wasn't anything that he did that made me like a dang like Linda, Natalia, and Jade. So I'm gonna put him at a very low C. Very
So
low C.
so less than Isabel, correct?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Okay, now this is the biggest hot take anyone can go out there. Is Spencer. Either they hate him or you
I
love him.
feel like
There's no in between. That's just how people feel.
I feel like where I'm at,
Go ahead, go ahead.
Spencer, you start to get that little character development.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I can
But
see.
I'm putting him for now because I don't know anything else. I gotta put him where Jade is.
Okay, do you think it's better or worse than Jade?
I'm gonna say better than Jade.
Okay, all right. Well, there you go. Congratulations. The cycle has not been gone. Either you hate him or you love him.
Even though he's still in the whole alliance, he's still trying to get like since the team switch, he's still trying to get like some sort of morale because he already knows that like his team before the switch they basically hated him. It's the reason why they voting him off.
Yeah.
So they was automatically like, oh yeah, we gotta get you up out of here. But then they like, no, we gotta hear him out. And he like, yeah, you know, you gotta hear me out. So yeah, I'm gonna put him above G. I'm gonna put him above G.
I'm gonna say two words for you
Just
though.
because.
I'm gonna just say two words for you. Plot armor. You know what that means?
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
No, that man got plot armor. I'm sorry. Every episode I see, it's plot armor. You think I'm lying? Look, I want you to look at every episode. I promise you. Look at the 15th episode when you're done. Whenever you're done with everything, look at episode 15. I promise you, you're gonna say plot armor. I promise you.
Because if we being real, Spencer should have been gone.
Been gone.
Spencer should have been gone. Thanks to Jade, thanks to that little totem and that little plan they got going on, which was the whole reason why Ivy and Vade ended up self-sabotaging because everybody should have been on one accord with getting Spencer up out of there. Yeah, and I was convinced he was going to be gone.
Yeah, they said, nah, bro.
He definitely got plot armor.
Switch teams. I'm sorry, he got too much plot armor. Some people gonna be like, no, he don't got plot armor. Bro, that man was out there, switched to blue team. Then when Anastasia could have got him out, said, oh, I'm gonna get him out now. Spencer Lee just tells him one thing. Oh, you can get rid of anyone else out there. Get someone else, I promise you. This other girl's gonna switch real quick. Instantly just goes to Richard. Wait, what? What's Richard gonna do? That man old as dust.
Got too much plot armor.
That dude is old.
And Jade, if we being real. I mean, that's only because they're in an alliance.
That's fair, but dad, come on, this man is old as dust. The only thing he doing is playing basketball, any kind of athletic thing. Just kick his knee and he gone.
Literally, he not really contributing nothing else besides that.
It's mainly sports stuff. I'm sorry.
I'm about to say that one challenge that required the athleticism from him, the basketball one. That was just about it. That was the only time he got his shine.
And you'll see more of him getting a little bit of shine. All right, you're Ted.
Ted.
And it's understandable if you feel low for him.
See more, even though I don't really like him, I would have liked to see more of his character work out.
Understandable.
I'm gonna be honest.
Understandable. I did too.
I would take Ted over Spencer.
100%. But I know they want to keep Spencer for a reason.
He was cool. Just keep.
Yeah, but
you know what? I'm gonna put Ted. He can go high D. I'm like in between C and D with him. No, not D. D.
Oh, D. Okay, so D or C? Which one are you going for?
Dang. It's kind of hard.
Okay, if you had to see okay, let me ask this.
I'm gonna go high D.
Okay, so potential-wise, how do you think he could you think his potential can get him to D or C? Let me ask that. If you say D, I'll put him at say a D.
His potential could low-key put him at like a B if we being honest.
Okay.
Like a high C, low B.
Okay, so how you feeling in the regard? Like, would you still keep him at D, C, or B? That's all we gotta ask about that.
You know what? Just because he wasn't too grimy off the rip, I would put him above Logan.
Okay, that's fair. I can see that. And I won't say what I put him at. I won't say nothing about that.
I say that's your guy, low key.
Yeah, that is my guy. It's just they did him. They just did him wrong. That's all it says. They did him.
They did. He was actually one of the characters where it's like, they just want to do something grimy, but I would have wanted to see that.
Yeah, they don't see more,
I
but
would have wanted to
they
see that.
said nah though. Which someone said I'ma hate the episode, so I'm not gonna say nothing about it. I'm just gonna wait and see what it is. But let's go Tristan. What are you feeling about Tristan?
Tristan. I actually like Tristan.
Let's say how much you like Tristan.
I actually like Tristan's character.
Where you want to put him at?
Now, as far as like contribution wise, we all know they was like, eh.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, that's fair. That's fair to say. That's fair to say. Fair.
But as a character, they were a really good character.
So where would you put him at on this list?
I would put them at. Dang, this kind of tough.
Okay, well, you don't got nothing S tier at the moment, and you got A, B.
Which is crazy, right?
Yeah, but it's honestly fair. It's honestly fair though.
I like Tristan.
But how much do you like Tristan is the question though. Like, do you think he's along with Emily and the people? Do you think he's right there with Diego and Hannah? Do you think he's at S tier? You think he's like the gold S tier that no one can touch him? Where do you think they are at?
Dang, this is tough.
Cause look, I would put
Tristan.
Go ahead. Wherever you want to put him at, this is your tier list.
I would put Tristan in between Hannah and Diego.
Okay, I will say I put him at S tier before, so I
was really close to saying S, just because we could put Tristan at S. I really, really like Tristan. I was really sad to see Tristan go.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it above.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, hey, I definitely
like they might not have been able to step their game up when it came to challenges.
Yeah.
But I really did like their character.
Well, I agree.
I really did.
I agree. Because if you had put him at, I wouldn't mind. Because A or S tier was perfectly fine though. Because a lot of people.
It's really in between A and S. It's not anything I can say that I dislike about Tristan.
That's fair. And
so
then
I'm gonna put them at S.
Now you got Zayd here. You got Big Chef Zayd.
I don't really know how I feel about Zayd. Do I like the little ship that was going on with him and Ivy?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But as a character, I don't know. He ain't really grow on me. He was cool, but he wasn't cool.
Bro, get this crap out. Bro, no one want this. Get that out, bro. Dang. All right. We're putting Big Chef. We're putting Big Chef at.
Zayd is cool though. You know what? I'm gonna put Zayd in between. Mm-hmm. Zayd was decent.
I agree.
You know what? I'm gonna put Zayd at a low A.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, especially where you're at.
I almost said B, but he was cool.
Okay, so let me look. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Where is episode 11? Man, I gotta remember that. Okay, I gotta remember who got eliminated at that time. That way, I think it was Ivy, right? If I'm not mistaken, that was Ivy or Linda. Oh, that was Linda. My bad, that was Linda. Okay, at that time that was Linda. Okay, so honestly, for where you're at, I think that's fair at the moment. Okay, so this is your thing at the moment. Anything you want to switch out? In particular, before we get to the episode, and then we see if you want to switch after that.
I'm gonna stick with my list for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick. You know what? I'm gonna put Natalie at F. That's probably the only.
We're at F tier. We're at around F tier. Let me ask that. Like, do you think she's better than Spencer in the middle, or at the very bottom of the list? It's all
we could put her.
It's all of these.
In between them. Okay. She can go in between them.
Okay, that's fair. All right, this is her list for right now. It can change. It's prone to change at this. And they better not do my character there. If they do my character there, I might crash out. But now I have to ask the bigger and better question now. Since everyone's here, let's make sure I get everything right and in order. Okay, so get this ad out of here, bro. I don't want to see that. Okay. Get this. Boom. All right. Boom. Boom. Let's see. Boom. Get her in here. Get him in here. This right here, and Hannah can just stay over there at this point because I think everything's up to that point. All right. So if you had to see any of these two win, because I'm just going off this, but if you want to see any of these two win, who would you want two that would to be win if you had to pick one?
You know, when if I had to pick,
at least the challenge that they're going to do, because two people get to come back. If you had to pick between these two, like excluding Hannah's thing, like up to Hannah to here, ignoring that, but picking like here to over to Alessio to Ted, who do you want to go out there and win? Who would you want to win? And I'll go out there on my list as well. So I mean,
I'm gonna say Diego or Tristan.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's because you just like him in general, like likability, like the game. Okay, all right. So
I feel like it's like resource wise, Diego will probably be more likely to win between him and Tristan.
Yeah, that's fine.
If we keep that a buck.
Yeah, but there will be two people that can come back though. So either was fine. All right, I guess I go off mine. Okay, so obviously it's going to have to be. I feel like Ted or Diego. But that's who I want to win. But this is a venture camp. They be out there hating sometimes.
That's true.
They be hating though.
Very true.
As long as I don't see Marissa, no offense to Marissa though.
Yeah.
As long as I don't see Marissa,
that's very valid.
I don't want to see Linda win.
Yeah.
Ivy should not win. No offense to Tristan, but I think the only reason they wouldn't let Tristan win is because Zayd's friend, and I don't think they're going to give him any friends. That's the only reason I don't think he's going to win. Diego, I'm okay if he wins. I'm not that mad about it. Benji, I wouldn't be mad if he wins either, but they're not going to let him win. Everyone hates Benji sometimes. They're like, nope, we're going to show no love. Emily, I'm not mad if she wins. But I just don't think that Hannah needs a friend that can help him out. I feel like it should just be random people that can help Hannah out. Because she's still going off the whole, I think of him as allies, not a friend anymore type of thing. And Alessio's just Alessio. I don't really care about Alessio. No one cares about Alessio like that. But as long as I don't see Marissa win, I'm good. If I see Marissa win, I might leave. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I'm over Marissa.
Like no offense. Marissa, look. All that they need to do with Marissa, all they gotta do is Anastasia, Marissa, they talk, they say, yeah, they love you, hug, all that good stuff, and then they go. That's all they need. If I see them,
I feel like it's such an unnecessary ship, like an unnecessary relationship dynamic.
Well,
with Marissa and Anastasia, that I just didn't understand.
I understand why they're going off that because they want a bisexual lesbian relationship. That's fine. Then you have like the male relationships with Diego and Spencer, and then like Spencer and Logan, which they're a couple by the way. Well, supposedly a couple. Then you have Trenji, which is kind of a ship. So Tristan and Benji. So there's that going on, which I don't mind it. I think it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. I can't be mad at it. I can't be mad about that. And then you have, so that's how that is. But I don't want no Marissa to win. I do not want any of these people. Diego can win. I don't mind about that. I'm okay with Emily, even if I really don't think that she need to win it, because I think her character development's already over.
Yeah, same.
But but I'm okay if she does somewhat win. I'm not complaining.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Alessio, I don't care about Alessio. If Alessio wins somehow, I'm just like, you got it.
He has a little
thing going on, so I don't care about him. Benji, I'm not mad at it if he does make it, but I don't think they'll give him back. Diego, I'm really not mad if I feel like he's just reasonable to have. Ivy, just don't need to go. Just don't even need to be in the thing. I'm not gonna lie. Just let her just sit in the back or something. Linda, just let her sit in there. Go out there, talk to her kids. Go out there, talk to her husband or deadbeat husband or whatever. Just go ahead and let him answer the phone. Go out there, be like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, go right back to home. Go right back to home to your husband. That's all you need to do.
Literally.
Marissa, go back to the army or leave the army, whatever you want to do. Just don't go back here. As much as I love you, just don't come back here. There's no point in you being out right with Anastasia. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. Richard, you're good, man, dude. You got a whole, family. You good. Just stay back down. Just go out there, relax. Go practice.
401k. Go ahead, retire.
Yep, go out there. Yep, get sell that money, sell that house, all that stuff. You good. Tristan, as much as I love you, I don't think they bring you back. And Ted, you got to be the best one out there that has potential. You're the main one with potential. If they do you dirty somehow, I'm sorry. I might crash out. I ain't gonna hold you. If I see them do some nonsense, they make you look like dog water, I'ma crash out. I'ma say that for your sake, Ted. I'm not gonna lie, I'ma definitely crash out. And I know if I'm gonna crash out, I know the other girls gonna crash out on YouTube too. I just gonna crash out too. But let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. You ready? You ready, Kayla?
Yeah, episode 16.
Yep, up in the air because this thing better not make me crash out.
Previously on disventure cam.
Oh yeah, let me ask: do you care if closed captions is on?
Oh yeah, I had captions on when I was watching it, but it's up to you. It doesn't matter.
It don't really, I have it up there. It don't really matter. I'll have it up there for you though.
Facing cursed books, the eerie hallways, and creepy dolls.
Oh yeah, and you want to know what the dumb thing about it is?
What?
Okay, so you know Isabel's a nun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what this light bulb told her?
What did you tell her?
I want you to hear this dumb nonsense before we even get into it, because this guy made me want to smack the taste out of his mouth for the most dumbest things he be doing. But give me 15, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta let you hear this dumb nonsense this man said. I'm gonna just let you hear what this dummy said. And I want to say, and I quote when he says this. All right. Okay, you see this, right? You're looking at this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here to save you, sweetheart.
Oh wow!
And that's what we on our team. That's what we alliance.
Crazy. Yeah, nah. Put Spencer at the bottom of my tier list. Put Spencer at the very bottom of my
Hey, look, y'all. If y'all see it, hey, she never put her an F tier. There you go. I did y'all Spencer.
At the very bottom.
It would be at the very bottom. You see my point? That's the most dumbest thing to say. You said it to a nut of all things. That's your teammate.
That is so crazy.
That's how I know he's stupid, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. They're like, logically stupid.
You just cost him a lot.
But Natalia worked her charm and squashed it. Way to ruin the fun, Natalia.
Meanwhile, Logan kissed his friend Spencer to figure out his feelings.
And they kissed multiple times. Yeah, they kissed multiple times. So you know how Diego feels about this.
Relatable.
Poor Diego.
Go, Diego, go, huh?
In the end, Isabel, Anastasia, and Zayd teamed up to sabotage Spencer.
And they tried to fumble him every time.
But Spencer wasn't done. He convinced Anastasia to switch targets.
Yep, you heard that? You heard what he said? Convinced Anastasia to switch targets.
Sending our basketball coach of the year.
And got him out. That is plot armor at its finest.
That is definitely plot armor.
100% plot armor. As you see, those people are eliminated. So you see, yeah, and I'm just gonna skip to this. There we go.
Jade.
Not again. You made your bed. Now lie in it.
So pretty much, do you want to know what the basis of what happened was?
Hey, what gonna make Jay switch up on him?
Pretty much, he voted for her multiple times.
Oh.
Multiple times. But honestly, it's honestly because of Anastasia, which was, by the way, Jade's teammate, but she don't know that apparently.
Honestly, tonight was perfect. It's better Jade knows how horrible Spencer is over having doubts, but there's no doubts now.
Spencer's a ticking time bomb, and I'm done playing janitor to clean everything up. I thought he'd know better than to target his ally after last time. As my mom would say, he'd be big moo-moo if he thinks I won't assure his exit now.
Jade wasn't my first choice in the vote, but it was who Anastasia wanted. If betraying Jade and allying with Anastasia is how I survive, so be it.
And the reason why Spencer did vote for her was because he can't trust her. Because she's in the girls' alliance, though, too. So he can't trust her.
Sure.
I will say that for you.
Zayd, why did you side with the men?
You had the numbers, and it's not like my vote mattered.
Natalia could have flipped on us.
But she didn't, and I felt bad.
Why?
Spencer. He said if my Mama saw me play, then she'd be disappointed.
Oh, please. If your mother saw you fighting so hard, she'd be proud.
You think so?
I know so. That's what parents do, right?
Yeah. My mom's a fighter, all right. It's why she left Morocco.
I can imagine how hard it must have been for her.
It was. You can call me a mama's boy all you like, but she worked hard to give us a better life. I hardly had time to spend with her, so cooking was the one thing that made me feel close to her.
That takes strength, Zaid.
I just don't want to let her down, you know? Have you ever felt that way?
Of course I have. But guess what? I survived.
What happened?
Long story short, there was this girl I loved. Alyona, my makeup artist. We kept our relationship a secret. Until the paparazzi caught us. Beauty doesn't protect you from the ugliness in people's hearts.
Damn.
And so, my agency dropped me. Alyona vanished and my family. I no longer have a home in Russia. But leaving was liberating. To love another woman without fear, no one, absolutely nobody, can take that away.
Not for nothing. That's badass.
From the sound of it, your mother was the epitome of it.
She sacrificed everything to give us a better life.
It's no small feat, but from what I've heard, the only thing grander than your mother's bravery is her pride for her son.
Oh my god, everyone eyes. But how you feel about MCA so far, though?
Okay, I see the little heartfelt moment.
Yeah, everyone said, yeah, you know? They're like allies, supposedly.
Logan,
Oh, hey, Spence.
now that I survived elimination, can we speak?
Yeah. Look, I'm sorry for kissing you. It wasn't cool of me at all.
It's fine. I just want to say, I'm not currently in a place where I can handle a relationship.
No, me neither.
I'm sorry if... Wait, what?
For a while, I've been confused about certain feelings. Hanging with you just made those feelings stronger. And I think I just needed to get them out.
Oh, well, I'm glad you felt comfortable enough with me to explore.
Of course, dude. You heartthrob. You've been a great friend to me, and I hope I didn't mess anything up.
You ruined nothing. It was an impulse, nothing more. We'll stay friends. And one day, this will just be a funny story. And as someone who's been where you are, I hope you know you can always open up to me. Was communicating intentions always truly this easy? Diego, how I wish I could take back what I did.
Thanks, dude.
Hey, any change feelings so
What
far?
was that?
Wait, what was that?
That face he made.
He, you know, I think he feels more like guilt and heartfelt things because you know what happened with Diego. I think that's what that face was for.
Yeah. Like, Spencer, you had your chance, bro. You blew it. You did my man's Diego dirty.
I mean, hey, look, man, like, hey, you get to see, probably get to see a lot more, man. I don't know.
Final 8. Hope you're ready to greet some familiar faces.
Familiar faces?
Come on in, Carnival of Chaos losers.
Man, get out of there, bro.
Oh crap, Diego coming back.
Everyone's going back, honestly. And
This gonna be
Benji.
interesting.
Dad calling it Benji. The one time I tell you not to do something stupid, you just do something stupid. And he just falls down.
Well, I wonder what's gonna happen with Diego. And then,
I just want Ted or Diego to win, or just mainly one of them.
Ted, Diego, Tristan, Marissa, Linda, Ivy,
Linda, you're not winning.
and Richard.
If you win somehow, I'm leaving it either way. Oh.
Got room for 2 more? 2?
That's right. Not 1, but 2 losers will return.
oh, that's crazy.
I did tell you too, man. I did tell you too. I swear, no, I swear, if you let Marissa, I'm not even trying to be mean because I love Marissa, but Marissa does not need to be here. If Marissa wins, I might crash out. I'm not gonna lie.
And given Anastasia's little backstory she had with that girl she was talking about, I feel like if it came down to it, Anastasia would give up winning if it meant Marissa had to.
Ooh.
Probably, I would say that.
Partners.
But there's more of them than us.
Good catch, Natalia. This return challenge will have 2 single riders. Lose.
So you're telling me that if the other two's like, you know what? Yeah, you're not picked. You're gonna loot. They're gonna do something dirty. I know they're gonna do. They're gonna do.
Yeah, I can already feel it.
Yeah,
Now, let's start picking
I'm not gonna lie. Linda ain't get picked at all.
By winning last challenge, you pick first.
And I don't know about Ted. Ted might get picked. I don't know.
Marissa. What?
Whoa.
If she gets back in, she and Anastasia will become the power couple.
That's true.
No, you're
It's about already on it.
I just need to take
He said,
some
"No, you're about what? It's crazy."
measures.
Spencer.
Question's so hard.
I pick. Diego.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, he probably want to reconcile.
Next up.
And look at Logan just smiling. Look at Logan. Look at Logan just smiling out there at the camera. Just smiling the entire time. Like, bro, stop smiling like that. You creep me out.
Zayd.
I choose I.
Dang.
Tristan.
Wait, seriously?
Hold on, Ivy. Why'd you do that for? Like, honestly, why'd you do that? Like, you just said, nah. No, Tristan. Like, bro, why are you doing him like that?
Are you sure? Over Ivy? All right. Cool.
Anastasia.
I pick Ivy.
Nah, crazy.
You pick me. Well, if this is a sorry for dislocating my shoulder, I mean, I forgive you.
Jade.
She's not having it.
Benji.
What?
Whoa, didn't see that one coming.
My
Oh,
goal
wow.
for this comeback is to maintain social dynamics. Shocker, I know. But Benji's harmless, and Zayd targeting him could provide valuable time going undetected. And I think he's kind of cool.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh my
Keep it like
god.
that.
And I will say this: Benji did help her find her true self. That's the main reason why I think. That's probably the main reason because he helped her find out her true self. That's the basic thing. Well, did you hear about the musical? That's the main reason I think. If I'm being honest,
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I think that's the main reason why he felt right there.
Logan.
Coach.
Let's go.
Makes sense.
Natalia.
With these choices, weirdest season of The Bachelorette ever.
I'm your man. Check out these guns. Ooh.
All right, Ted.
Ted.
Come on now.
Ted, you're gonna make me want to. You're gonna make me want to put you a little low on the tier list, buddy. Please stop.
It's an easy choice. You only won.
Honestly, that's fair. This is supposed to be the easiest choice known to man. Please don't fumble this.
I can draw. Oh, how could I say no to the face? Come on, Da Vinci.
Oh my god. You say, nah, I want Da Vinci. Let me get some Alessio. Like, bro, what are we doing here? What's he gonna do for you? This man's gonna draw everything but the finish line. Like, what are we doing here? Bro, you're not getting voted. You're not getting picked.
Choose your partner and who's
Emily's gonna be picked.
Get over here, Amelie.
That was the easiest option known to man.
Ted and
My
Linda.
girl.
You'll be flying solo.
I knew Linda was gonna not get voted. I knew Ted was gonna get voted.
I thought
Nah,
that,
come
yeah.
on, come on now.
first? Find throwing in the sand and use them to
Come on, Ted. You gotta win this though for me, man. Come on now. Just don't do no stupid nonsense.
Well, this should be Hannah's speed. Hannah is experienced with throwing darts.
And she got a tightrope though.
While dodging cannonballs from the sidelines. Fall and you have to start again. Finally, players must dive into a pool of water below.
Only the first 4 to jump can continue by grabbing a set of balls that you need to juggle while walking to the finish line. If any balls hit the ground, restart.
First 2 to cross the finish line are back in the game. This is it. For a spot back in the game. Ready? Go!
So if we win, I want a portrait of myself. I'm thinking Mona Lisa, but me.
Eyes on
Bro,
the
just
prize,
dig.
While I am amused with your musiful musings, the muse of the day is victory, and it is straight ahead.
Whoa, what was in your espresso this morning?
Pure fuel to my fire, like a phoenix rising from
And just dig.
proving myself requires a
Alright.
much more active role.
Like, brother, dig. Shut up and dig. But now annoys me so much. I'm like, bro, just dig. Shut up, trying to win.
Diego,
Right, like we can talk
I'm
afterwards.
sorry about what happened.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm fine.
Exactly. Look at what Diego said.
Really?
Of course, never been better. Yeah.
All right, Ted. Come on now. Come on, Ted. Make work.
2 winners, right? How about one last team up for old time's sake?
Man, don't listen to her garbage, bro. She sucks.
Goodness.
She is trash. Do not listen to her, bro. She a manipulator, brother. Come on. You a poker player. Please.
Dig up as many darts and share for throwing.
Split pot, huh? Ah, what the hell? I'm in.
Oh my, Ted, you're fumbling so bad. It's ridiculous. Isabel want her to fail so badly.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's smart though if you think about it.
How do you have 3 or 4 darts and you just miss every target known to man? You didn't even hit
Yeah,
the.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Let's say you just want to just throw an Italian, bro. Y'all just ain't that, bro. But it's worth it.
Cazzo! Alessio and Natalia need more darts.
Yeah, like 5, 6 darts.
Your time.
You know, I've always admired how you never back down from a challenge. So, why are you throwing now?
Me? Why are you?
What? Me? Oh, I'd never. Okay, you got me. Well, they don't call me Ivy Throwkey for nothing.
You be throwing the bag every time. So, hey.
Why did I say that?
Oh my. Zaid. I just want to look at that. Zaid, what the heck was that? What was that throw? You threw that thing and it was over. You didn't even hit the green head, bro. You just threw it all over the. Man.
He didn't even try.
And then I get an ad, bro. Come on. You know what? I'm not mad, you know. Jesus knew burnout too. Okay. I understand. Okay, W Tristan now. W Tristan.
Move on to the tightrope.
The spotlight will always be there. And a good actress knows when it's time to step aside and give someone else the chance to shine.
I can respect that.
We both work in
Hey.
career, so we only
But it's
take
crazy
what
though.
we take.
Right. But are you taking now? Or are you giving someone important to you a chance?
Yeah, you know you care about Marissa. At least it was close.
Isabel, a little help here, please?
Sorry, Marissa, but throwing darts is against my religion. Do no harm?
Come on, let Jesus take the wheel, or something.
That's crazy.
Watch her do the most dumbest thing known to man, probably. She said, "Okay, you want me to keep doing it?" That's crazy. No, Hannah, you have it. That your darts your game. Yeah, you should have that. Like that was the easiest thing for her entire life. She ain't worried about nothing else.
You appear far more driven than when I left. I like it.
Yeah, well, you missed a hell of a lot.
I look forward to hearing about it.
After we get you back in.
Yeah, whenever y'all do, but I gotta wait for that. Diego, come on now. It's, you know what, Spencer? I guess you got him, right? Yep, you got him.
Diego and Spencer, move on.
Good job, Spencer.
All right. Are you ready?
Of course.
Man said, nah, bro, like. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna lie. Tristan just gotta get rid of them shoes, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because them shoes probably gonna mess him up.
Remember the roller coaster?
I'd rather not. I'm fine, thank you.
I'm just saying, I grounded you then, so if it might help,
I said I'm fine. I don't need you to.
Oh, goodness.
Look, you can't be mad at this type of case, bro. I understand you hate him, but look, man, you got wait till you win the thing, then you talk to him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like he trying to talk to him.
Like both of them, they got.
Oh my gosh.
What's the point? For you to eliminate me again?
Look, it's obvious
Dang.
I could have handled
crazy.
that any number of different ways, but I didn't. So let me at least help you win.
What? To bury your guilt?
Bloody hell, Diego! Don't you want to come back?
I don't know if I do. Not when you're here.
Yo, this is for Diego $3 million or $1 million. What do you care about that? Just win.
You about to say, Diego, just take the money, bro.
Just take the money. Like no one cares. Just take the money. Stop worrying about Spencer. If you don't like him that much, just get rid of Spencer yourself. But later.
Literally.
Hey y'all, it's Jace. Voice card insight to the
About
episode.
to tick me off.
You hurt me, Spencer, and made me feel like a fool.
And you realize that y'all can talk about this after the game, right? Like, stop talking about it here. Just get the game over with. Then you do it. I don't understand why they do that in the middle. Like, bro, just focus on the thing.
I liked you and thought you felt the same, so I offered you my heart. But
Brother.
you threw me away.
Dick, I know you're emotional, but brother, wait till after the game.
Please tell me how to fix this.
I don't have that answer.
How about win the game? You're good at athletics, but you can't throw a dart? Oh my goodness.
Right.
Okay, I don't know even who hit their thing. I don't know if it was Leslie or Natalia. Alright. Come on, you're Ted. Alright, come on. Ted. Just... Bro. Ted, just get out of there, bro. Just say, yeah, take it. Run.
Yes, and little old Linda moves on too.
Are you alright?
There's a reason humans don't have wings.
Nonsense. Goddesses belong in the sky. Now come on, make like Elphaba and defy.
I don't know who that is, but you got it.
All right, Linda, what's the plan?
Oh, sorry, Ted, but I think this is where our partnership ends.
I told your stupid tail not to listen to this dumb woman. You should have just said, nah, bro. Hey, take the L.
Wait, what? Why?
I don't think you'll be able to keep up.
I say she rocking heels for a living. She probably got this.
Look, just take the heels off your feet. Unless, like, I don't know if heels gonna help you here.
Spending my time working out with the help of Marissa.
Oh, well, hey. At least you got the moves, though, but you're gonna get hit by a cannon, though. Oh, she weaved that?
Ooh.
Alright, weave the other one, though? Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
So maybe it's not that hard after all.
Ted.
Let's roll the dice.
You're telling me that Ted caught that close to her? Oh. Really? Yeah, if they gonna do Ted this dirty, I know that he ain't winning, sadly.
So, you come here often?
This man. This man trying to res him up.
No way.
Okay, come on, Romeo. Don't tell me you're giving up just yet.
Finally!
Yay.
Marissa makes it! Richard, Ivy, and Benji have all been eliminated.
That's honestly fair.
Really hard, Jade. Ha, miss my silly face?
Somehow, I think I do.
Wait. For real?
I felt bad about your departure.
No bad blood over here. But if you really want to make it up to me, I do have a request.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
I think you should open up more. You're pretty cool.
I'll consider it.
All right.
So
let's
open it
give
up.
them some
Okay.
time.
Well, if they actually open her up, make her actually decent, she might be likable.
Everything okay?
Not even my faith makes me any more ready for this.
Aw, don't worry. We'll take it slow and steady.
You're gonna pick her up, aren't you? You're gonna pick him up. Yep, of course. Oh yeah. This might be the Marissa plot armor nonsense. I swear, if they give her the win, yeah, they gonna give her plot armor. I swear, I might crush out. Like you're telling who's doing that? No one's doing that. Who you know that's gonna pick you up like that, throw you up, run you up, grab you, and then run you while in a tightrope? No one's doing that. This is Nikki. Come on. Like, look, if Emily wins, I'm not mad at it. I'll let them have it because they actually did do good.
Yeah.
I can't believe you did that in heels.
And you're doing it in heels is actually even more crazy.
Now jump.
But if I see Marissa win, I know I'm gonna leave. I know I'm gonna be mad.
Yay.
The rest is up to you. But I know you can.
Okay, that's all Emily right here.
Grabbing my marvelous balls.
Pause on that, but I understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah? Thank you for choosing me.
This win.
Just play. Thank you. Just go. And where's Ted at? On the ground still.
Linda, pretend you're on Diving with the Stars.
Assuming everyone else is eliminated. Other from, I guess one more person gotta go in there, I think.
Oh yeah, because I think it's 4 sets of balls.
Yeah, so I think whoever gets up here, I think so, because they said that whoever gets 4. Oh. Oh my goodness. They gon' I swear, if they give Marissa, I might just crash out. Oh, brother. Like, come on.
Come on, Amelie.
Oh, jeez. You should feel right at home, Linda. Cleaning up messes.
Why are you yapping? Stop yapping. Just keep doing it. That's what I'm talking about. Stop being too confident. Just go out there and do it. And I like how they have Benji right here as a clown. Must be nice.
Better luck next time, Amelie.
Oh, I'm stupid. That's him, actually. That's Trevor, and that's Derek. Okay, that's my bad. I know someone be like, yeah, you're shut up. Like hop off. Like, dang.
Marissa could win it right here.
Please drop it. Please. Like, or throw a ball at, throw a ball at the other balls or something. I might crash.
Oh my gosh.
She don't need a win. She really doesn't. Why are y'all letting her win of all things? Emily, I'll let it slide because, Hannah might need a friend. But Marissa don't need to do it. She don't need a win. She really don't. But she did get kind of done dirty, though. But she don't need a win.
I did it! Marissa has
Oh wait, bro.
Anna said, Is it safe to say you missed me?
Isabel, please, but the next like episode or something, like the next 2 Saturdays, please go out there and get a way to get Marissa out of there. Please, I beg you, please.
Just get her out of
Just
here.
please her out. As much as I love Marissa, she don't need to be in there. She really don't.
Room for one more. Who's it gonna be?
More Amelie.
Amelie is the only saving grace here.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Linda's the only saving grace. Or Diego. Honestly, I'm fine with either one winning at this
I'm fine
point.
with Diego or Amelie.
Whoever wins, I'm not mad about it. Ted can't make it, so I just got hope for the best with Diego or Amelie. Even though I want Diego to probably win a little bit more, but hey, I'm not mad if Amelie wins. Go ahead. Man, get that garbage Linda out of here, bro.
Please win.
You're right. Alright, come on.
I feel like for Spencer and Diego, they might let Diego win.
Nope.
Yes, let's go.
Alright, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
You did it! We did it!
Yay.
We must go.
Yeah, thank you for the ads. I appreciate it. Alright.
Amelie, Marissa.
Marissa shouldn't even been. I'm not gonna lie. Marissa, get out of here, bro. You shouldn't even been this thing.
Go join
Yeah.
the mergers.
Like, I don't really care about Marissa at this point. Amelie, I'll let her rock, but Marissa, I don't care. That was so Mickey. I don't know what to say.
To the actual motel you
Very.
Bye bye.
Like, I don't know what I hate more. Marissa coming back or Connor coming back in the All-Stars.
Exhausting, but worth it. Isabel wasn't that helpful.
Because she didn't want you to win. Did you think that? She didn't want you to win. And you still carried though, so I can't be mad about that. A win's a win though.
But I still did it. Hard work and years of powerlifting really paid off.
Indeed it did, sadly.
Also nice seeing some familiar faces.
One familiar face, that's all you need to say.
The outcome was never in question.
It definitely was.
Even if it was closer than I would have liked. Nonetheless, my patience and my partner proved to be good assets. Merci, Hannah.
I guess she said thank you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Spence.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, that face look kind of crazy. Like, look at this. This looks weird. I didn't want to say nothing. This looks weird.
It was super awkward.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, get out of my face with that. He look like a penguin trying to get close to me. Like, bro, no. But go ahead though.
Diego. I'm sorry I couldn't do more to help you.
Yeah, I'm not upset. The guy had fun.
And Linda, stop being mad. Like, get out the screen. This is the Diego and Spencer time.
I'm sorry for everything.
It's okay. Looking back, I may have been a bit too forward. What can I say? I'm a romantic, and I want to be swept off my feet. Perhaps someone out there will.
Yeah, probably just not Spencer.
I'm sure you'll find someone. Your
That's
heart is
crazy.
good for me.
I'm being honest. Probably not Spencer.
You deserve happiness too. Whatever that is, I hope you find it.
Well, he needs to stay single and figure out what he needs to do. After doing that, both look backs like his anime.
Don't leave me again!
Oh, it's hard being a heartthrob.
Ew, never mind. You're their problem now.
Indeed.
Hey, keep that smile on your face, right? Win this? For me?
Look, it's either Hannah wins or Anastasia wins. Or it's Isabel does some dumb nonsense to get away with it. At this point.
This is so dark and twisted. Zayn!
It's crazy, but sometimes I think I can hear him in the wind.
I'm right here, y'all.
Okay, just joshing. I was just joshing.
But, gotta let us mourn in peace a little bit. I mean, we're gonna miss you.
Hey guys, don't worry. I've already made some new allies.
One ally. Allies? What? You only got this woman right here. That's all you have. That's all you have. It's this girl right here. I don't even think she's your ally. And she could be your ally, but that's your only ally. It's out of stock yet, but you know. That's all you have. Spencer don't like with you. Logan don't even vibe with you. Hannah don't even care about you. Natalia don't vibe with you. Jay don't vibe with you. Actually, Isabel kind of does vibe with you a little, but that's about it. Only got one person.
I'm kidding. I totally get it.
You're gonna make us really proud.
They're gonna probably put him in 5th, 6th place, and I'm gonna be like, that's tough.
Happy as I am that Amelie's
tough.
back, I meant what I said. For now, she's not a friend. Just an ally.
For the rest of you, the game continues. Grab your things and head back to camp. Good night.
Yeah, and the reason she said that's because of Natalia, though. So thank Natalia for that. She can't even think of her own friend as a friend, only an ally.
Crazy work.
And oh yeah, by the way, do you know who this girl is right here?
The celebrity, right?
Is what?
The celebrity, the pop star.
Well, she interviews them. She interviews pop stars and stuff and celebrity stuff. But that's Emily. Everyone hates her though, mostly. This episode, well, this season, I don't think everyone hates her. But season 3, All Stars, I think everyone hated her and her guts. So yeah, keep that in mind. And at that point in time, she is getting better because she got lost in a island, supposedly.
Emily, I thought you were sick.
Yeah.
I knew it. You were faking.
Sorry, I just needed time to get my thoughts together.
That what?
About how to apologize to you, Trevor. Can we talk?
There's a few things you could say. One, I'm sorry for pushing you off to a cliff and letting you die. Almost let you die. You could say that. That'd probably be a lot quicker and easier to the point. That's one thing you do. 2, I'm sorry for putting scorpions out there and almost trying to hurt the contestants. You could say that too. That would work out as well too. That's the main thing you can say. And then we can't hear nothing? Okay, good to know. But look, that's all she needed to say. You want to see what she did though? I'm asking you, okay. Do you want to see what she did?
Yeah.
You said yes or no? I couldn't hear you right then.
Yeah.
All right, let's go out there. Let's go out there and show this. All right, let's go. This Adventure Camp season. I gotta go season with this one. Season 3 with this one. Oh, I gotta say All Stars. I gotta say All Stars for this one. Give me this one and give.
Oh, she was an All Stars.
Yep, she was an All Stars. And I
knew she looked familiar.
Yeah, definitely wasn't this one. All right, and this I'm not gonna talk about Rhea. I hate Rhea with a passion. I think I hate Rhea more than any character in my entire life. We don't talk about Rhea. Where is? And I hate Allie too. I hate all of them. Okay. Oh yeah. Actually, hold up. Okay. So yeah, this scorpions right here. You see these right here?
Mhm.
She decided to put scorpions on these people, so she could go out there and get them killed.
That's crazy.
And luckily, the scorpions hate her enough to do this. And they start beating her up. And oh yeah, no, they don't kick your fancy. Where is this one right here? Hold up. Where is the other one at? If I can find this effect, I gotta pray that it does the right one. You know what? How don't I just say? Where's like? Can I just say like? I want to see like the actual thing. Like can I just say final episode or something instead of saying the full thing? Because they're not letting me get Adventure Camp. Whatever. I don't care at this point. Okay, here.
It's me.
Okay, let's see. There you go. Right here. Perfect. Right here.
I swear, Miriam.
Yeah, Miriam has been out though, but yeah. So yeah, you see what she's doing. She's going out there. She's dragging him.
Emily, stop! You can't do this.
Do you know what it's like to have your career ruined at the young age of 25?
25? More like 45.
And she was about to throw him off this. You see this?
Last chance, Trevor. Where is the box?
Okay. There, by the north cave entrance.
See, now is that so hard?
Can you let me go?
And she pushed him off.
Crazy.
That's not what I meant.
And he could have died. And that's why, and that's why she's in a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like in, like what's the word I'm looking for? Like she's getting like punished. You got to go out there and clean up stuff and stuff. What do you call that? I forgot what it's called. What's it called? It's a type of punishment. You got to go out there. It's like clean up the messes and all that stuff. Whatever that would be. That's pretty much what she's in. That's why she's wearing that green thing. That's why you see her wearing this green thing right here now. I'm assuming now.
Okay.
But yeah, she did that. Got people almost killed.
That's crazy work.
And tried to manipulate this man to make him go for the relationship, and then trying to get the other host and the friend of the host cooked because the other guy was kissing Crystal. And people got mad about that because it was a 3-circle wheel nonsense, though. So yeah, it was terrible best because pretty much Derek and Trevor are a couple. If you know that, I don't know if you know that or not, though.
Okay.
Yeah, and Derek kissed the host, which was Crystal. Which, if you don't know who Crystal is the obviously the host, which is right. I'll show you the host real quick. The host is. I swear the host. Come on, host. Right here. That's the host right here.
Oh, okay.
So Derek kissed her. And people didn't like that because they liked Derek and Trevor. Rather than this, because they thought that maybe Oliver would be a better thing for her. Because Oliver kind of helped her out with her mess and her troubles. But yeah, nah, they said, nah, we're going to let Derek kiss her though. So people hated that idea. And then people thought they were having, trifecta going on, if you catch my drift.
Okay.
A threesome type of thing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, people hated that thing. So yeah, that happened. But yeah, a lot of people hate Emily because of that thing, though. A lot of people hate Emily because of that, though. Now, I mean, it's okay-ish, but I think people still hate her, though. Not worse than Rhea, though. I think everyone hates Rhea, and I already explained why I hate Rhea, and I think everyone hates Rhea. There's a lot of reasons why everyone can hate Rhea. You see that girl right there? I hate her guts.
I remember when you and Clay were doing this season.
Yep, and I hate her. I think she's the worst hated character of all times. I think everyone can vouch for me when I say that everyone hates her. Because look, it's okay to go win for the game, right? But you're about to kill people. She almost killed 15 people in total, almost. She almost killed Aiden. She almost
crazy.
She kind of put Connor in a mental hospital, honestly, and got him knocked out. And then there's Allie, and I hate Allie even worse. I don't know who I hate worse, Allie or Rhea. And I think I hate Allie because she's just a dum-dum. Rhea's just chaotic, and she just gets away with everything.
Goodness.
Here's the thing. Let me just explain. Imagine, I mentioned to you, my grandma was in the hospital, right? And my episode proved it. And then all of a sudden, one girl makes a fake letter saying, "Oh yeah, this is false." Are you believing that letter?
No.
No, well, yeah, guess what Ali did?
You believed it?
Believed it. And then decided to say, I hate you. You are a liar. I thought I could trust you. Yeah. Garbage.
No way.
Right here. Pretty much this is the basis of it all.
We all have our baggage.
Yep, right here.
But we should agree to play hard and be proud of
Yep. Lily goes out there, says, yeah, here's a letter. Yeah, here's a letter. Yeah, read it. Read that letter.
I don't know.
It's a good idea because he knew that she was trying to cap. But she's like, nah, you gotta be good with it. Yep. And then right here.
Ain't no way.
That comment, didn't we? Might be time to hand up that.
So let's go ahead and let's let him read it.
Anything you give her.
Dear Ollie, hey pudding, it's mommy. We are so proud that you're still on your little reality show.
That's the other thing.
Just do your best, but don't worry too hard. If you don't win, well, we all said that comment, didn't we? Might be time to hand up that internet career.
Yep, that's that one. And then there's this.
Excited to see Black Widow's Gambit. I know it's for grown-ups, but who cares someday?
Like that?
Ever.
Now let's read that. Let's read this. Now let's look at this nonsense here.
What's wrong?
It's okay, Allie. You can read it.
Jake, I hope you are doing well, bro. I miss having you at the house. Please know I still love you. I know everyone turned on you when you came out.
Wait, what?
All because of Grandma. The things she said about you were unforgivable, but anyways, she's gone now. Is it bad to say it's kind of a relief? You got this. Play hard, love Sean?
And you know the funny thing about it is, you know who wrote that?
Was it Rhea?
Indeed, it was Rhea. But guess what this light bulb says? And guess what this light bulb says?
Wow.
But no,
You weren't close with your grandma. You were playing me for sympathy points. And to think, I felt seen for once.
And guess who's writing it? Rhea right there. And that's why I can't stand Allie. She's trash. She has no common sense, no common awareness. She just gets mad. And she gets worse every episode. And here's my thing. I hated Jake. This is coming from a Jake fan that hated him.
Didn't even give him a chance to like explain himself.
Nope.
She just straight up believed it.
Yep, Trent believed it. Just said, nah. And it was already worse because they kind of hated each other. And it was worse.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that when you and Clay were doing it.
It was worse. And don't get me started on this one. I hate when this happened. It made me want to crash out. Like, you see this. I want you to look at one other thing real quick. You see this rubber band right here? This is Jake's rubber band. He put it on his foot. So just keep that in mind. He had it around his foot because, you know, Rhea kind of put him, you know, put his feet into a little hospital. You know what I'm saying? Guess what happens? He go out there. She wants to play a game.
Thanks, Connor.
And she says, oh, thanks, Connor. Thanks for wanting to play the game. Yeah, guess what happens to the rubber band? It falls off. So you would think that Allie would have said, you know what? Rubber band fell off. Must be something else happening, right? Right? Yeah, no. Grabs rubber band. They played a dumb game. When the rubber band is still on his foot. I don't know how that happened. I don't know. They talk. And then guess what stinking happens? Rhea breaks everything. And leaves the rubber band there. You know what the light bulb does?
No way.
Look what the light bulb does.
Jake.
And gets mad at him.
Yeah, I wouldn't like her or Rhea either.
And then, you think that's worse? Let's get to the other part of it real quick, which makes me so angry at both Jake and Ali, but I was more mad at Jake. Right here, watch what happens. He goes up there, he's about to win, right? Guess what happens? Nope. Get shocked.
No way.
So she just shocks him because she thinks he broke the game.
That is so crazy.
And to be fair, Jake did do the same thing to Allie back after she did that. And they let Rhea win. But come on, she just started the whole thing. All they need to do is
a D1 crash hour. Like she just doesn't even.
And do
use
you know
any
what?
Sort of deductive skills.
She doesn't use it. And do you know what the funny thing is? I think she literally did the most dumbest nonsense. I think after it was the TikTok challenge. After the TikTok challenge, she just does stupid stuff. After this right here, like after, hold up, I'll say exactly what part it is too, because I don't mind. But after like, I swear I don't want it, because I'm not gonna play the music though, because the music will always make me crash out though. But can this thing hurry up? Okay, yeah, this right here, this thing ticked me off so much. You want to know why it ticked me off? Let's listen to what she says.
Did we get it?
Yeah. Wait. I don't like how mine looked.
What?
I twitched during the floss. Let's go record another one.
No way.
This is when I just hated her. Because every time she saw something she did, like, she wanted to do her picture back over and over. Every time. So they did this over. Then they did the bear one over. And do you know how the bear one is?
Gritty in a
Okay, nope. Alright, we're not letting that song play out. Alright. So look, they do the picture. Guess what she says?
I don't like it. Let's go again.
No way.
She keeps doing that. And that takes me off. That's when she became the worst.
Standing in front of a bear.
And she has to do the gritty in front of a bear.
Allie, it's fine. We're in last.
Dead last, by the way. They're in dead last, by the way.
Yeah.
And guess what? If any of them lose, do you know what happens? One of them gets voted out. So that means either she would have been voted out, or Jake would have been voted out. If they lost this challenge. And they could have lost that challenge too.
That's it. You're impossible.
Now, this one I'll have to blame Jake on because he kind of did wake up the bear. But he has a right to be mad, but I wouldn't crash out this much, though.
I'm sorry, Allie, but you are the most insecure person I've ever met. And that's coming from me.
And he's the biggest insecure man of all time, so he has a right to say this.
I feel bad for Hunter having to deal with your bullshit.
And then, yeah, bear comes out to attack, right? That's all Jake, right? We can agree with that. Because he probably should have been yelling that much, but... Yeah, he runs away, he does all this other stuff, and da-da-da-da-da, all that stuff happens. And then, yeah, they run it from bear. And then, guess what they find?
Don't you dare shush me. You're the well for the...
They see the golden watch. They need that, right? Do you know what Allie says, though, Kayla? You want to know what she said?
What?
You get the watch. You get the watch. I'll distract the bear. Or I'll distract the bear. I'll get the watch, actually. No, she gets the watch, and she says, he distract the bear. So watch this.
Grab the watch. The other can distract the bear.
Okay, but who does which?
I'll grab the watch. You distract the bear.
Instantly, no debate, just said, nah. I'll get the watch. You distract the bear.
Oh, yeah, great content. Let's have Jake being eaten by a bear.
Don't worry. I'll help you once we have the golden watch.
You heard what she said, right? You heard what she said, right?
Crazy word.
You know what? Hold on. Let's just hear it again. Let's just hear it one more time. Let's just hear it one more time.
I'll help you once we have the golden watch.
I'll help you when you have the golden watch.
I have a plan.
That she has a plan. Trust her. And guess what happens?
Hey, Paddington, over here.
He distracts the bear. The bear is right there. Jake is running away. You know what this dumb girl does? You know what this dumb girl Allie does, though? Kayla, you wanna know what she does?
What does she do?
She grabs the watch. Sees the watch.
No way.
She sees him getting chased and doesn't decide to distract at all and runs away.
Okay.
And do you know why it's bad? Other than the fact that, you have a live killing on television. She needs Jake to go over there to win anyway. So even if she does watch it, which I'll show you in a second, she fumbled the challenge and she could have lost if Jake didn't actually clutch up. So she left him with this bear because she got her feelings hurt.
Had to leave Jake behind. I didn't have a plan. Plus, his comments earlier about Hunter and I were uncalled for.
Oh, Cunford.
Right. It's time to stop caring what people think and do what's best for me.
And guess what? She almost lost that challenge too. I want you to keep this in mind. She almost lost the challenge because she did that dumb nonsense. And the only reason why they didn't lose was because this dumb nonsense happened. Where her other evil side was taken over. That's the only reason.
Crazy.
That is the only reason. And do you know what Jake looked like after the bear? Let me see. Let's find out. Right here. They were the first ones to arrive. She comes out there thinking everything is good.
I'm here. Here's the golden watch.
Where's Jake?
And she says, "Where is Jake?" Because you need Jake to win.
He got caught up in a little bear trouble.
I need to see you both here in order to count it.
Exactly.
I'm sure he'll be here.
Oh my god.
And Jake had to get rid of his shoe to survive a bear. Like, you see his sock? He ain't got no shoe.
This is nuts.
Yeah, so you understand why I have understandably hate Allie.
These are very valid reasons.
And Rhea? There's a lot of reasons to hate Rhea. Do you want me to show the reasons I can hate Rhea?
Like, Rhea just has so many hate cameos.
She does. I can show it to you, honestly. I think All-Stars just makes it a valid reason. Heck, I think even if I just show one part of Season 2, I think you'll just hate her.
Alright, let's see it.
Alright, let's go out there, let's see it, y'all. Let's go out there, let's see it. So let's see. There's a lot of reasons why I can hate her, but let's see. Is there any reason I can hate her from here? No, I can't talk about Fiora. Fiora got done dirty. That's okay. Hold on, I'm trying to see. Is there anything I can really hate her here for? I think a little afterwards, I think I hate. Okay. Because she does have some good somewhat moments. But let's see. Where is... Okay, hold on, let's see. Yeah, right here.
I do.
Pushes him in the daggone Ocean River.
Oh my goodness.
Pushes him. Gets Aiden killed. Oh yeah, and another reason why I can hate Allie. Oh brother, Allie was being so petty that she could have won this challenge, but because she messed with Jake, yeah, they were fighting, and they were fighting the entire time. Look, they were fighting the entire time.
Oh my gosh.
They were fighting each other, and they hate each other with a passion. And 100%, Jake deserved to whoop her tail. Not gonna lie. And oh yeah, and I think this is the main reason I think a lot of people hate Rhea.
Final obstacle?
Where is that route? Looks like it's all
Right here. I think everyone knows this. Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Yep. Boom.
Oh.
And I would have just left her to die, honestly. But yeah, don't look. This ain't even fair. Look at this.
Yeah.
That thing is done for. That thing shouldn't even be moving. That thing is contorted. Look, I'm sorry if a girl did this to me, I'm crashing out. I'm running heads at that point. I don't care here. I'm running heads with I don't know something. Man got flipped all around and everything. That's another reason I can hate her. Let's see. The other reason I showed you. I already showed you another reason why you can hate her. This stupid thing right here. Which, by the way, they believe it's Jake. But no, she broke everything. Lets everything out. Which, it's smart for the game, right? That's fine, right? But she just took advantage of this two stupid people. Mainly one stupid person, which was Allie.
Agreed.
Just took advantage of stupid people. And that thing ticked me off. And they let her win. And it was bad because they let this dude literally decide I wanted to leave because he wanted the other two to handle it. Which makes me want to hate Connor even more. Because here's my thing. He was injured and he got rid of Gret. That's how bad it was. And Gret was supposed to be the winner. And then look at this.
If ever want some trouble, I'm leaving.
Yeah, you hear that? You heard what he said? I'm leaving. So that means Gret could have stayed and probably dominated and probably would have been top 3. But nah, this man said, nah, I'ma leave. So he stayed for no reason. Yep, he said, nah, I'm out. That's pretty much what he did. So that they could calm down, which by the way, I'm not gonna lie, was stupid. It was just stupid. Rhea made a false letter. It made them have more beef with each other. Rhea almost got this man Jake killed. Literally. She did this. Like literally what happened is literally they did this. So Yul did this, and I think the others did that too. So Rhea and them did this. And you know what they do? They run away. So yeah, she almost made them suffocate and almost die out of oxygen.
Wow.
But that's technically Yul and Rhea, but we're gonna count Rhea in that too.
I understand the Rhea hate.
do I need to keep going?
Now, I feel like you've shown me enough.
Yeah, and there's a lot more. There's a lot more for it though.
Crazy.
She, like I said, she almost killed Aiden. There's this case where this is nothing but plot armor, and this counts for 5 to 10 things. Literally, villains decide not to help her. Literally, I think villains decide to not help her. Literally, this happened. Fiore, a person that wasn't even in there, goes out there to risk her life for Alec. When do you see a little girl go out there to risk her life for a man that she does not really know that much of? And it's not your daughter. When do you know any man to do it? Literally, a little kid went out there to try to save him. And even though Alec's a douchebag, at least he ain't that evil. And then literally, the little kid gives her the finger. Like, you see this? That's how bad it is.
I hated this kid.
Yeah, keep in mind.
I was so glad she lost.
Yeah, but this is how bad it is. If she gives you the middle finger, that's kind of bad. That's how bad it is. She never does that. She might hate and she might cuss, but she never does that. But she did it for her though. And then, oh yeah, don't get me started on this. This thing takes me off so much. Like, I want you to look at this. Another one. Throws a rock at a tiger on her teammates. On this. You see this. Whatever this. What do you call this animal? A tiger? A lion? I think it's tiger though in particular.
Tiger, yeah.
Yep, that sounds right. Yeah. Goes out there, hits her nose, and makes her bite someone else's girlfriend, which is, oh yeah, by the way, her girlfriend, by the way. And that's their teammate, by the way. That's her teammate. If you haven't forgot. That's their teammate.
That is crazy.
And she has to go out there and beat this tiger up. And then she feels depressed. And you know what she decides to do?
Like, what was even the point?
Oh yeah, no. You know what's better than that? Throwing a one rock? Throwing another rock at him.
No way.
Throwing another rock at him. And then let it go. So yeah, she decides to throw 2 rocks at the tiger. And the tiger does nothing against her. Not at the moment, at least. And of course, her other girlfriend is kind of ticked, right? Everyone has reason to be mad. And do you know what the dumb thing that this plot armor has done? I want you to look at this. You see her going right after Rhea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind what happens here. Keep in mind what happened here. She grabs the shoulder pad, randomly throws it at Tom's face. You know what the tiger does? Do you know what the tiger does?
Goes after Tom.
Goes after Tom. How does that make sense? She threw 2 rocks at the tiger, and then he does a shoulder pad at Tom. Not even at the. Come on. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? How does that make sense? Tell me how that makes sense. Literally, then everyone gets beat up. Rhea gets advantage. Boom. Jay gets cooked up. And oh yeah, this is the moment I think this girl crashes out.
What the hell was that, Rhea?
What? We won.
You hurt my girlfriend, you piece of shit.
She's fine. You can treat her with the money we win.
You know what? I don't need your stupid money.
Are you serious?
You're lucky this is televised, bitch.
And she was going to kill her at that point in time.
Battle crash out.
Yep, and she was going to kill her. If it wasn't televised, I'm sure Ellie would have went out there and put a body bag on her. And also, and there's probably a lot more hate out there, but there you go. You see a lot of the reasons why people hate Rhea. And I'm not even going into the other season. I'm not even going on season 2, which she's really good season 2 until that other point. But yeah, you see this? This is just season 3 stuff, and I don't even think I went beyond the other point. Because there's some other points where Rhea was bad. Don't get twisted. But those are the main ones out there, and hey, nobody can really stand her like that. There's, like I said, a lot of stuff though.
That's crazy.
And yeah, there's a lot of stuff. But I respect, like I said, that's why a lot of people hate Rhea. But she's my number 1 hate though. Then there's Allie. And we don't talk about Allie. Allie's just stupid. But don't get me wrong, Jake's still a piece of crap though. Let's not get that away. He's a very insecure piece of crap that I can't stand either. But I can respect Jake enough because at least he owns up to what he does. He at least owns up to what he does. These two, they belong with each other. They belong to each other. You got idiot and you got dumber. Dumber. You take your pick what you want to keep. I'm not keeping none of them. They can stay away from me though. Like I said, I can't stand them. I think that's the most of the characters I hate anyway, honestly. And they're both in the same season too. So honestly, feels justified, honestly. Hate both of them. Because I don't even think. I'm trying to figure out. Who do I even hate in season 1? Let me see. Who do I hate in season 1 real quick? That's if I hate someone. Let me see. Do I even hate someone in season 1? I think I do, but I don't remember. It's not like I hate Will, but it's just the fact that Will's just kind of useless. Let me see. Okay. I really didn't give 2 cares about Nick, so I guess I could say Nick. I really didn't like Nick. And Will, they just did Will dirty. I think those are the only 2 I didn't really like. Was honestly Nick and Jens I didn't care about, but
I hated Fiore.
Well, I can't say I hate Fiore. I mean, she's just playing the game, and she's not trying to kill people.
Nah, I hated Fiore. I was so glad she lost.
Look, man, she's supposed to be a villain, and she's supposed to lose anyway. That was just kind of fair. Because, look, let's be honest, she's not good at any physical challenge. Just put her in a physical challenge, get her out.
Yeah, you would think she had plot armor high key too.
Well, let's keep it about.
She wasn't supposed to win that one challenge where they were on the totem pole thing.
Well, here's my thing though. You know why they didn't want to vote her out, because look, Ellie and Miriam didn't want to fight Alec. Okay, let's keep it about. Who would you rather fight? A little kid that you can beat up, or a guy that's way stronger and way smarter than you? Who would you want to fight?
That's true. That's true.
Exactly. You would want to fight Fiore, because at least you can beat her up and you can just grab her and just throw her out and yeet her out the way. Look, that's what everyone does anyway. Everyone in the season just throws and yeets her out the way. That one episode, everyone just started throwing and yeeting her across the map. Even a goat beat the dog at her. Literally, everyone could just beat her up easily. And I get another ad, of course. But seriously, all you need to do is throw her or just smack her down. Literally, no one was going to, like, literally. You guys don't know. Tess went out there just eating her down. Like, literally, look at this. Look at this. She just sunned her and said, "You're my daughter now." Literally, this is what she did. Go up there. Boom. That's all you need to do. And that's the nicest one that you're probably ever going to get is Tess. I'm not even going to lie. Tess is like the nicest person and throws her down to God's green earth. Look at this. Boom. That's all you need to do and she's good.
What challenge that was where they just straight up launched her. It was hilarious.
Yeah, and the goat did it.
They, like, launched her off.
Yep. Fury, the goat. Boom. She's literally doing a backward C. Like, there's nothing she can do about that. And then the dude gets mad that she can't guard a goat. Like, what are you doing against a goat if she's that small? Like, look at that. There's nothing she can do about that. Man's mad that she can't do nothing. Like, there's not much she can do. She got bullied enough as is. She really just straight up got bulldozed the entire time in his way through. That stuff. And then it's just everything from there went from crap. Which honestly is fair. They all did not like her. But honestly, I came mad. Like I said, it was her justice though. She deserved to get cooked.
That's true.
Like, look, in this season, I didn't get mad. I was like, you know what? Let her get whooped. After all the things that she did, she deserves it, honestly. She got burned up. She got beat up by a goat. She got put down by the nicest girl known to test. Just throws him down on the earth, and yeah, that just happened. So I can't be mad, though. You know what? She kind of deserved it. All of it, honestly. So I can't even say I hate her, because look, she at least gets her comeuppance. Same with Yule. Yule gets punched by a big girl that doesn't like her. They like him. He gets burned by a girl, which I don't think he deserved that. He gets beat up every time. He's literally a butt of every joke known to man because he does some dumb nonsense. And makes fun of his ex-girlfriend. Which was Gret, by the way, who didn't like how she was disrespected. And like, this is the guy. This is the guy that people were kind of defending. Like, look at hold up. Like, you gotta go out there and defend this guy. This guy, it was that bad to the point where he literally had to go out there and ask Emily for help. Well, actually, no, Emily went there, asked him for help, and said, "Hey, look, I got you. Just say this." And this is just all cap that he's saying, though. And this guy's terrible. Don't get me wrong, he's terrible. Like, this dude's like a Twitter stan at this point. This man says nothing. Do you know what he calls her sometimes?
What?
I think he called her like thunder legs or something. Something with those legs.
Oh, brother.
So yeah, he talks junk about his girl. He talks junk about his girl, and he caps. Literally. And she just was a nice man that takes care of her. She can't even get that. This man just literally just does her dirty, bro. And literally is getting help from her.
You don't need to change. You're perfect just the way you are.
Like what can I say to that? And then watch this.
Really?
It is crazy.
I know, babe, that you are so strong.
And look, I want you to keep listening to one part. Because there, and then he says a slip up. Watch what he says.
Now kiss her.
Now kiss her.
Oh my gosh.
And guess what? Gret don't care.
No, dumbass. Actually kiss her.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am. You're the.
Like, you see this? Gret couldn't even think about it. Yeah.
Love? Do it.
And guess what? People think he's gay, which supposedly he is. He's in this relationship.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. And yeah, he walks away and she's just in love. Like, what am I supposed to say about that? And he says crazy things. I ain't gonna lie. That's the guy that he says crazy stuff. He gets away with it sometimes, and he gets whooped. And it's over. It's over. It's just crazy. They let him get away with so much stuff. But honestly, Yo gets just whooped in the worst way possible, getting grilled in the face. At this point, whatever he got, it just kind of happens. That's just how it feels. And at the end of it, he just looks like a mess. Look at this. You see this?
Dang.
That is karma. That karma hit him hard. That man got hit with the grill. That man got hit with the grill.
Getting hit with a grill is insane.
He got burned by that grill. He felt, whoop, boom. Man was screaming. That man did not have a good day. I know he didn't. That man did not have a good day. That's the sad thing about it. I know he didn't have a good day. That man got burnt by the grill. And I kind of felt bad for him. Because I don't think he deserved that. He's still douchebag, though. Like, look, he was all good.
Crazy.
He's what?
I said, that's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, he got burnt by the grill, though. Literally right here.
A man's job. Get the hell out of here.
He said, this is a man's job. Get out of here.
I'll do it.
And she trips him.
Dang.
On the grill, which I don't think he deserved all of that.
Yeah, that's a little overkill.
That's a little overkill. That's a little overkill. Now everything else where he gets beat up, which I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of stuff where Yule just gets dogged on and beat up every possession. Like a big girl beat him up. A guy cussed him out. Everyone I think gets a piece of beating him up, and then Rhea almost threatens to kill him. There's a lot of stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so, yeah, look, you don't get to come up and but dang, that man just gets burned alive. I ain't gonna lie, this is terrible for him. He ain't ever having a good day. But I rest my case, like I said. Like, Yule just gets done dirty. Everyone gets done dirty except Rhea. Rhea never gets done dirty, though. Tell me one time when Rhea gets done dirty and actually gets pain happen to her. Oh, wait, I'll wait. You know what the one good thing that she has that's bad, supposedly?
What?
Let's look, shall we? Let's look. Connor rejects her. That's it. Yeah, Connor rejects her. He goes away. All that stuff happens. La-di-di-da nonsense. And then, oh yeah, she gets no friends. She gets no friends. Look at her. Oh yeah, they all have a good time. Yeah, Connor's out there getting married. Oh yeah, oh poor boo-hoo Rhea. Yeah, that's all that happens to her.
You never make me like you, Rhea.
Like, that's the problem. Rhea doesn't get nothing bad happen. She just don't get no friends, and that's it. And doesn't get this date Connor. That's it. She get nothing bad happen. But you see what happened to Fiore. What happened to Fiore? She got pain dealt to her. Yul gets a grill in his face and eye. Happened to her. Alec technically got bad stuff happen to him, and he got voted out, and he lost multiple times because of Fiore sometimes and stuff. And you know, he's trying to get better at being a father. That's why he's being a father to Fiore, by the way, which I think he adopted Fiore, I think, and stuff. So like he at least had something bad happen to him, and people talk bad to him, talk junk to him. What happens to Rhea though? Like,
crazy work.
See, that's why I don't like Rhea. Rhea don't get nothing bad happen to her. For everything that happens, other than, oh yeah, Connor rejects her. When Connor should have been rejected her. I think the moment Connor should have rejected her was, I think, at this season. After season 2, he should have been rejected her. Do you not even know what he went up there and said about him? Literally, this is what she said. Oh, and let's not talk about Ellie. Ellie, there's some things wrong with Ellie, but yeah.
I don't think I liked Ellie either.
To be fair, but look, I'm not too bad about Ellie. Ellie is one of my favorites on season 1, but I can't be too bad, but yeah.
Tell me
Look at this.
There are rumors of a new season of Disventure Camp. Would you participate again? If so, would you play differently than last time?
Yes, to both questions.
What do you regret most in your last season?
My only mistake was choosing Connor as a helper in the final.
You hear that?
Wow.
He said that. She said this after season 2. Keep that in mind. After season 2. So yeah, keep that in mind. After season 2, that's what she said.
true. If I had chosen Jewel or Carol, I would have won.
Yeah, so she said, yeah, because of Connor,
Dang.
yeah, I couldn't win.
All Connor did was slow me down.
Grammarly helps me get the best grades.
That's what pretty much they said.
Completing the least amount of hours of my week. I'm Lauren Taylor. I'm a student and future CMO, and I am a Grammarly user. I first got Grammarly to help me with my college application essays.
But yeah, that's pretty much what he said, and yeah, everyone's talking about him. And this is the same guy that didn't know how to use a Nintendo Switch and broke it, and she had to get another copy of it out of her bag. This girl had like, I don't know, like 15 Switches or something. Like, do you know how much them Nintendo Switches cost?
Just order randomly is crazy.
Yeah, he broke one. That's what he broke one. He's like, I don't know how to use this thing. And broke it. But I love me some Testo. But they did it dirty though, I'm not gonna lie. Love me some Testo. But they usually have to do some nonsense though. But yeah, do I need to explain anyone why reason I hate Rhea though?
I don't think these are very valid reasons.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I hate reason. You know, Emily, we only have like 2-3 reasons to hate her. Everything else, yep. Everyone hates Rhea for a reason. We just hate Rhea. Everyone just hates Rhea. Now you heard about everyone hates Chris? Switch that out for Rhea. Yeah, switch that out because I ain't gonna lie, that dude almost died and that kid almost got killed. And that was kind of terrible. I'm not gonna lie, that was just terrible. And look at this nonsense. Do that shoulder pad down.
What are you doing? Put on your gear.
Look at that.
I'm done.
What?
It still had to figure out while walking back. Look, do you know how weird that has to be when you're doing the middle finger and you're just walking back while you're doing it? Do you know how kind of evilly mad you gotta be?
He was committed.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. I will not be a victim of your misery.
And look at that. Look at that father-daughter moment, even though it's adopted though. At that point, look. That's kind of tough, man. Imagine one girl didn't do middle finger, now she does a middle finger on you because she hates you. But yeah, look, yeah, everyone hates Rhea for a reason. I think it's a reasonable question why everyone hates Rhea. And Yule somewhat, but I mean, Yule's he just be out there just saying random stuff though. So we can look at like Yule rock. I mean, everyone just hates Yule because he just talks too much. But yeah, I respect Case. I hate Rhea because I have reason. And Allie. But I hate Rhea more though. And if anyone just gives me anything that's a Rhea related thing, I'm not gonna lie. I'm throwing that thing in the trash. Because that's my thing is that somebody went out there and made me a Rhea drawing. Yeah, today, like literally today when I was going to the movies, watching Karate Kid Legend, someone really went out there and said, hey, look, man, I gotta give you this drawing though. Went out there, gave me the actual drawing of Rhea.
What?
No, like literally, an actual drawing. Like they literally drew Rhea. And went out there and gave me a picture of that. They know who they are though. They know who they are though. I literally had to throw that. I said, look, bro, I'm throwing this in the trash though. I appreciate you though, but I'm throwing that in the trash though. I'll say whatever else you got though, but not that Rhea thing. That thing stayed in the trash. Promise you, that thing was bad, bro. That girl know who she is, bro. That girl really went out there to the movie, said, hey, look, I know who you are though. I know you from TikTok. I know you like some Rhea. And I said, bro, heck nah, bro. I'm about to get rid of this thing. The moment she leave, I'm leaving. I'm going to go out there and throw some trash. Because they did me dirty with that. Which, look, I'm going to tell you, everyone like that, please don't ever do that. Because I'm about to crash out if they do that. Hate her, bro. When I throw her in the trash, it's spit her out in the trash. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got to say about this. I forgot I've been streaming still. And how long I've been streaming this week for? 2 hours? Oh, man. Works for me, though. Oh, yeah, but Okay, you got anything to say to them before I end stream at the moment?
It was great. It was a great episode. Can't wait for the next 2 Saturdays.
Yeah, next
Did you want to do it at the same time? Next Saturday?
Yeah, we can do it at 7:30 or 7, whichever one's fine with you. Whichever one's fine with you.
Okay. I would say if you're not doing anything else, if you wanted to, we could do it earlier if you want. It just depends on whatever else you're doing.
I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing next 2 Saturdays. What early time would you have in mind? Let me ask that. Like 5, 6, or like would it be a little before then? Let me ask that.
Yeah, like 5, 6.
Okay, I could probably do 6. I could probably do 6.
Okay.
I probably would do 6. Definitely would do 6.
W.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Clay. Yeah. That thing's there now. Hey, but how you doing though, Forts? How you doing now, man? How you doing now?
Vortex.
Exhausted.
What's good, family?
I understand.
What up?
Oh man. Like, I'm glad to see you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad to see you in the making now. So I'm glad to see you in the making.
I guess.
I'm still glad
What
to
do
see
you
you
guys
in the making.
play?
Like, you said what? You said what, Kayla?
I said, what are you guys playing tonight?
He's doing digital devil solid.
Or something else, but
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
maybe I'm doing digital devil yeah. Sadly.
Yeah, he get to get in and enjoy himself.
I'm really not gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna hate it if anything. All I'm hearing is that one song the entire time back on like the entire time. And I'm like,
you ain't have the games you play, so I don't see the difference.
You said what?
Bro, you don't have everything you play.
Well, I have to play about a whole bunch of things at this point. Like, I gotta do Thief Simulator once ever I decide I want to do it. Then I got Goblin Knights I gotta do with you. Then I got Shalamox I gotta do with you whenever I get the chance to do that.
But look, those games you're paying, and we knew that was paying before we even got those.
Yeah, then I gotta do that Spider-Man game. Yeah, I got Spider-Man game. I gotta do that Spider-Man game that you want me to do real quick. Or a SpongeBob game. You take your pick which one you want me to do first, but
which SpongeBob game?
It was the Atlantis one, though. The trash one. Like, come on, though. You know which one it is.
The rest one out of all of them. I didn't think you would pick that one first.
Bro, I told you that one's the one I got. Because I said, look, I'm going to get that one. I said, whatever one's the sorriest one, I was getting. You said, get that other one. I said, okay, bet, got you.
I don't even know if you call that a game, but hey, man.
Look, trash is trash at the end of the day. I can't help that.
And I think it was 100% trash. That's the worst one over there, man.
Look, as long as I don't have to look at Rhea or Ali again, I'll be fine. If I have to look at that, I might punch someone in the face.
And the best one is Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Yeah, but yeah, I got the other one. Which actually, hold on, let me see real quick. Let me see which one I got. Yeah, let me answer real quick.